to Sunday League Podcast. You know we can talk trash. If you ain't with it, you can fall back. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast, the podcast. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast, the podcast. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast. You know we can talk trash. If you ain't with it, fall back. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast, the podcast. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast, the podcast.
What's cracking, you fucking bush leaguers, and welcome to Sunday League, the podcast. This is episode 142.
142.
DH, what are you drinking? Let's go around the horn and play some catch.
Some Heine.
For your Heineken. For your Heine. Mm-hmm. I got some for my Heine, too. Mm-hmm. Some Heine for our Heinies. Welcome back to the show, sir.
Thank you.
It's, well, I mean, not that you
Thank you.
That.
Appreciate
Sorry.
it. Thank you for welcoming me back.
I'll welcome you back to the show in your own house.
Yes. Pleasure to be here.
Pleasure to be here.
It really is. Yes.
Yes. Awesome.
Thanks for inviting me.
Fantastic. How was your week?
Good, man. No, it was good. It was good. You know, more softball action. It's Little League season. Your favorite.
Good old Little League.
Your favorite. It's fine for girls.
Perfect. Got the cough.
That's your line. That's your line, by the way.
Yeah. I say that often. Yeah.
Although there isn't anything wrong with Little League for boys either. Just Bowski's a Little League hater.
I am a Little League hater. I don't like the organization. It's not the kids playing baseball that I hate.
It's not your style of ball.
It's not. No, I prefer Pony League action.
Many people today saw your style of ball.
Yeah, man. I was out there free balling it. It was fun, man.
I'm sure you'll tell us about it. I'm sure you're going to tell us all about it. Mm-hmm. Tell us all about the sick plays you made.
I made like 2 routine ground ball plays, and I caught 2 fly balls, pop-ups.
Yeah, big deal, right?
And then I turned a sick fucking old play.
Okay, there it is. That's what I was waiting for.
That shit was sick.
That's what I was.
No, but there was a double play earlier in the game where we had the guy. It was a ground ball shortstop, and I came to the bag. I got to the bag late, so the throw beat me to the bag, so I didn't have time to like adjust with my footwork and all that. Threw the ball to first, and like when I received the ball, when I threw it, I palmed it with like almost like a changeup, like 3 fingers. So I didn't get any oomph on the throw, and the guy beat it by a step. So if I had a better throw on it, then we get him for sure. But I mean, you know, it happens. It's rust. Mm-hmm. It's rust. What kind of what it boils down to. So I'm gonna actually think about that all week.
Gotcha.
Even though the double play was fucking sick,
I'm sure it was.
It was fun.
Yeah, man. No, I'm just just regular work schedule, softball schedule for the kids, and getting ready for the big week. This is the big. Yeah, man. This is the big one.
Yeah. This is a long work week as well. The usual for me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. But tell us a little bit about the game that you played today. Did you guys actually win?
Yeah, I played with the Tropics today.
All right.
Kind of weighing if I should possibly finish out the season with them. I'm weighing it.
We already know where the scale's tipping.
Yeah, well, got to talk to the wife. You know, I think that's kind of the ultimate persuader, you could say. She's
pressure.
Like, oh no, baby, just don't.
No pressure.
Just,
no pressure.
Just lay down right here, my love. Just lay down, and I'll take care of it. You're like, well, you can't say no to that.
Right.
Know what I'm saying? No, but I mean, yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see how it goes. But we won. Played the Gators.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to our boy Frank over there, by the way.
Yeah, man, he pitched today too.
Did you get to face him?
Fucking lefty. No, man. I hit a fly ball out to center field for the last out of the previous inning. So I think we batted 11. We ended up batting 11 in the game, and my turn didn't come up. Like it was getting there. It was almost there.
All right.
Yeah, if we were batting 9, I think I would have been on deck before the last out, and then we went out, and I want to say we played all 9, but we ended up winning like 12-1 or 12-2 or something like that.
And so, what'd you do at the plate?
1 for 2 with 2 walks. Scored on a sac fly.
Did you strike out?
Nope.
Okay, well,
I was on the ropes twice. I faced the homeboy Angel.
Uh-huh.
He. Fuck, I don't remember the pitch sequence, but I know he came in with a curveball, got it for a strike. And then I want to say with 0-2 or it was with 2 strikes. I know I hit a ball foul, and then I don't know. They said that I hit it far. I don't think I did though. But like it was like a 2-2 count, and I kind of hit one off the hand. Not too much on the hands, but like a little closer to the hand. Little line drive over the shortstop's head. But I didn't barrel it. I'm not gonna say that I barreled it.
It's all that bomb bat.
But it's a knock.
That's what the bomb bat will get you.
Yeah, I use Bombat, fucking professional Bombat user now. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you publicly endorse Bombat?
Yeah. I mean, it feels like a fucking wood bat, dude. Like, I don't know what the problem is with people.
Okay.
You know,
you gotta just get out there and swing it.
It's not like I'm hitting fucking bombs, you know. If I was hitting bombs off of the church, then that's different, I guess. But I mean, it's like not like I'm doing that, you know. And to be fair, like I do have wood that I can use. I have some lumber. I got three pieces of wood that I can use. But I mean, I just like the way this shit feels in my hands. So
that's what she said. Still good stuff.
Give it the salt, pepper, the pepper, yeah, the pepper
grinder.
Pepper grinder. That's part of the HMO plan, dude. They can call it the pepper grinder all they want, but we all know what it really is.
We're referring to the World Baseball Classic, Japan's celebration. It looks a little suspicious. I gotta admit, my mind was in.
There was somebody else a little more suspect doing that before this.
I don't think Japan.
Well, no, Mookie was doing this shit beforehand, so that shit's a little suspect. He was like, "Oh yeah," and then they sprayed water over his face. No, bro, that's suspect. That's you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so it happened prior to Japan and whoever the fuck else was doing it. Right. But yeah,
it looked a little suspicious when I saw it, but you know. I would have to say Japan's intentions are probably a little more pure than Mookie and the Dodgers' intentions with that celebration.
Mookie and the Dodgers. Yeah. The good old Dodgers, man.
So,
funny enough. Well, we'll talk about our fantasy later, but Mookie's involved.
Yeah.
He's involved in that.
Big week this week. This last weekend is the last weekend of no baseball.
Oh, I'm excited.
For the next 7 months.
It's my favorite time of the year, man. My favorite week of the year is coming up. As far as baseball is concerned, I get to do all the baseball. Aside from my niece, it's her quinceañera next week. You're
looking forward to it, Bowski. I know you are.
Yeah, I'll be there.
You'll be there.
I'll be there.
Celebrating.
Be there.
Yes.
Just hanging out, you know.
Is it on opening day?
Oh, God. A quinceañera on a Thursday, dude.
Just asking.
No, it's not.
You never know.
No, it's not. That'd be.
Some people do weird
shit
these
pissed.
days.
No, I'd be pissed. I'm not going.
You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised how much cheaper these venues can get on a Tuesday, Wednesday, or a Thursday.
Ain't no way I'm going to a quinceañera on a Thursday.
Ain't no way anybody else is either. I just had to ask.
No, fair enough. So yeah, but no, good thing. And then I also have Friday off. I have Thursday and Friday off. It's per tradition.
Damn.
Per tradition, man.
How'd you land that? Did you put that in your request every year?
Yeah, it's a vacation request.
Yeah. Every year?
Yep.
That's a regular thing.
I prioritize it, you know.
Yeah. MLB The Show comes out this week.
Are you going to buy it?
You know,
or are you waiting for that PS5?
No.
Dude, there's PS5s just available. Like, they're just available now.
Right.
On Amazon, you can get that, that God of War edition. Mm-hmm. Like, a PS5 is a PS5. I don't give a shit what game comes with it, you know?
Yeah, it's out there now, but not yet. Not yet. I'm not jumping on it.
I guess the question is, like, are you ready to pay for their online shit?
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah. I like Nintendo Switch online. Mm-hmm. It's cheaper.
Yeah, I mean, I might have to go down that road, but I do know that my wife and I's anniversary was this weekend.
Happy anniversary, dog.
Thank you to my wife and I. 5 years strong.
Speaking of anniversaries,
yes.
3 years strong here.
We missed that one.
Our anniversary just passed, man. I texted you. I was like, hey, man, I think our anniversary just passed. And it was just like, it was that day, as a matter of fact. I think our anniversary passed a few days ago, but I texted you on the day of the actual anniversary of the pod.
Yeah, well,
March 22nd. So, yeah.
Happy podiversary to you.
Podiversary as well.
But yeah, my wife on her anniversary card she wrote on there. She's like, by the way, hope you have fun playing MLB The Show. Can you pick up my Target order? She always hits me up to pick up her Target orders. Like she always puts an order online, and on my way home, can I pick it up? So I guess this one is mine. I don't know. Mm-hmm. We'll see.
Wait, it's free. What do you mean it's yours?
So on the anniversary card she put on there, hope you have fun playing MLB The Show.
So that
if you pick up my Target order, like it's on the Target order kind of thing.
Oh, that's cool, man.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's still pre-ordered. No, they haven't released it yet.
They haven't released it yet. It comes out on Tuesday, I think. Okay. It drops on Tuesday.
Shit.
But you can pre-order it.
I gotta look into buying it. I mean, I can just download the damn thing.
That too.
Onto the Switch.
But it's
using my kid's Switch.
But the just having that physical copy in your hand.
You're right.
For me,
That's true.
I'm an old school guy. I know kids these days that play video games are all about just downloading it and don't care about the hard copy. But You know,
it
man,
works,
like
it works just as well though. Like the disc just contains the hard copy on it.
yeah, I know, but see,
You
like
know? It's weird, dude. Like, yeah, I don't like it.
I'm
Like,
old school. You know,
yeah.
I'm old school. I had a hard time when they started not selling as many CDs at Target.
Mm-hmm.
That used to be like,
Oh yeah,
that used to be my thing. You
Yeah.
know, after
Did you ever go to the warehouse?
yeah,
Dude, the warehouse was legit.
yeah, the Warehouse, Sam Goody,
Sam Goody,
Virgin.
Virgin Records. The one at the Mills, they had like the stations where you can throw on the headphones and just
Mhm.
people would just be sitting there just listening to music.
Yeah,
and
that was
shit.
me.
Yeah,
That was me.
Fucking nerd.
For real, dude. Like every Tuesday when the new albums
Yeah.
came out, I was there.
That's true. Yeah, they would drop
you
on
know,
Tuesdays.
and I'd be looking on the wall. You
Yeah.
know, the
Now it's an H&M. It's fucking lame.
yeah.
Nobody
Oh,
likes H&M.
dude.
Do you like H&M? You fuck with H&M?
Nah, I mean,
Or
I
is it
guess
too,
I
like,
used to when
is
I
it
was
too
when I was
hipster?
on a budget. When I was on a budget, yeah.
Oh,
I would-
that's budget clothes,
yeah. Back in the day, H&M was.
but not anymore.
I mean, it probably still is. I haven't shopped there in a while. You know, I've grown up now.
I feel like is it H&M? There's a store. Yeah, I think it's H&M that they have like the button-up shirts and shit.
yeah, they had some
Yeah.
dress clothes, and that's what I would get if I was budgeting. But
Right.
no, I don't buy anything there anymore. Plus, they don't make anything really my size. I'm a bigger guy now. You know what I mean?
Their
They're
3X
for the-
their 3X is your XL.
Their 3X is like an extra small.
Yeah, dude, it trips me out. Like,
No.
like why are these motherfuckers so skinny? Like, eat something. Stop doing drugs and eat something, man. Fucking crackheads are. I mean, I don't know.
We're judging. We're judging.
I'm being very judgmental.
Not everybody that shops in H&M is a crackhead junkie who doesn't get any sunlight.
but most of them are.
That's what their models look like.
They sure do.
No, but yeah. Anyway, so we're digressing. MLB The Show comes out this week. Happy anniversary to you and you and your wife last weekend when we went to the spring training.
Yep. Shout out to the wife. Yeah, that was
Gonna
fun.
Continue celebrating our significant.
But we
others.
didn't just go to the spring training. Games.
WBC.
It's a WBC, man.
Yeah.
Which I will say, I don't know if I said it last week, but like, I may never go to a spring training game ever again after.
That
after
really
the World
elevated
Base-
the standard.
Oh God, yes. It was fucking like I didn't even like. I think after the games, I just didn't even want to go to spring training games. I didn't even pay attention to 2 games. There was 1 game. I think we went to 4, right? Yeah,
Spring training games. Yeah.
I paid attention to 2, and the other 2 I didn't pay attention.
Yeah.
I was chilling, chatting it up.
Yeah, exactly. And I think for us now, we've kind of reached this point where we've gone to like just about every facility.
Yeah, I mean,
except maybe for you, there's still a couple on your list.
I think I'm just missing the Giants.
Scottsdale.
I think that's the only one. Yeah.
I still gotta take my wife to a few other.
Honestly,
ones.
dude, like I'm more inclined to want to just wait for the minor league season and just do more minor league games because their ticket prices are what spring training ticket prices should be. It just it's ridiculous, and beer prices are always going to be beer prices. Like you can't really change that ever. You can't negotiate it.
Right.
Those never change. If they go up $1, then maybe they'll go down $1 every now and again. But in spring training, like the tickets just keep going up and up and up, and it's so goddamn frustrating.
Yeah.
I
mean, I want to say I've done spring training like most years for the last maybe 15 years. Most years of the last 15 years I've been to spring training.
Yeah.
So it's good. It gets to be a bit much if you've been to like every
Right.
facility.
And I guess it depends if there's an objective. I think this year we had a little bit of an
We did, yeah,
objective.
yeah.
Like,
You got to have some kind of objective for sure.
yeah. Like I think for me, my objective was just kind of network a little bit and just meet up and
Right.
see what's up, see what's cracking, and then, but also the WBC was like main priority.
Yeah. But there's still a few facilities I got to take the wife to, so we'll probably do another one.
Which ones is she missing?
Surprise.
Really? Okay.
And
Which was pleasantly
maybe-
nice. It was a pleasant surprise. Yeah, it was pretty cool there. It's just I think they're just starting to oversell the tickets, man. I know we were talking to like Nate and Kyle and at the at Tempe Diablo, and it was stupid
it's
packed.
pretty
I was
crowded.
like, get me the fuck out of here, dude. Like even when we were sitting in the left center what is it, the lawn seats or whatever, swarms of children were just walking around.
well,
just
that's
like,
that's
so
how
I
it
get
is.
these fucking kids away from me, but it's not their fault. They're hustling for a ball, dude. I understand the hustle.
It's not their fault. You're a grumpy old man.
It's not. So that's why I just take myself out of it. I was getting anxiety anyways. I was like, just get me the fuck out of here. And just walking out of all that, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna step on somebody. Bunch of people with their bare ass feet. It's gross. Put your socks back on, man. It's nasty. I don't know. I'm fucking weird.
They're
dude.
comfortable, you know.
They're comfortable. I'm not. Like their bare feet make me uncomfortable.
You would never take your shoes off at a baseball game, I assume.
No, God no. I mean, have you ever seen me with my shoes off?
I don't think I've ever seen your feet. Do you even have feet?
No.
Well,
They're too quick for you to see.
Okay. All right. Touche. Good one.
There you go.
All right, man. Well, yeah. So anyway, baseball season's upon us. There are baseball games still being played in and around Southern California. You may or may have heard of the Sunday leagues, perhaps. Maybe.
Potentially.
You might have if you listen to this podcast. Pretty sure you've heard it 142 different times.
I wonder if there's anybody out there that's like, who? Who the fuck are those guys?
Yeah, I'm sure there is. Yeah, you know.
Oh, they pretend. They're big pretenders.
But everybody knows, men's league baseball, rec league ball, whatever. The good old-fashioned Sunday leagues. PCBL, San Diego, Okaba, Scabble. Just about everybody is back in action. And we're about to run down the scores. So let's get right into it, Bowski. Let's shake it up a little bit. Let's start it off with PCBL. Pacific Coast Baseball.
Ooh, okay. Let's shake it up. I like this shake up.
So what we'll do is we'll run down the scores, run down the standings real quick. And then at the end, of course, we've got our power rankings.
Yeah, we sat here for about an hour and a half. Was it an hour and a half?
No, I would say it was like 30 minutes.
About 30 minutes?
Really just throwing it around back and forth. Like, this team should be here. This team should be here. No,
Yeah.
but this team should be
We
here.
came to a compromise for sure.
We definitely did.
we came to some compromises. For once, like, I think we're like, no,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
No, you know. Because
Yeah.
we were kind of like that with our fantasy draft. As a matter of fact, like,
So
that was fun. That was fun.
There's definitely been some shakeups in the rankings.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
People aren't going to like it.
No.
Some people are going to love it.
Yes.
But that's just the way it goes. That's just the way
Sometimes
it goes.
results just speak for themselves.
Hardly anybody ever agrees 100% with like college football rankings,
No.
college basketball. This is no different.
Yeah. And I would invite any of you fucking bush leaguers to give us your 25 power rankings. I guarantee you your shit will be biased.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I was going to say obviously, and then absolutely. It just combined.
Absolutely. That's probably going to be the name of this episode.
Absolutely.
There you go. I'm going to type that in before I fucking forget.
And then we also have Sound Off Sunday. I put that on the top of our checklist here, but maybe we'll do it at the end.
Okay.
Why not?
That's
All right.
fine.
Pacific Coast Baseball League. Platoon versus San Fernando Valley Giants. I mean, was there a surprise?
What a fucking mollywop.
19-0 the Platoon. Congratulations. Way to smack some people around.
Congratulations to the Giants for hanging around for a whole game.
I know. I'm surprised they...
Did they even show up? Did the Platoon even actually play anybody?
I don't know.
There was nobody on the field. They took BP and just decided to stop at 19.
But, the Platoon absolutely destroyed the Giants. You got the Raptors taking out the Berserkers 11-4.
Raptors 3-0, right?
Raptors are looking nice. I mean, they were the runner-ups last season, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
So we know they're a good team. We know they're a good team.
Yes.
But how about the LA Rats taking out the Regulators 19-7?
The LA Rat. You LA Rat. What movie is that?
Oh, you killed my brother.
You dirty rat. What movie is that, man? This Splinter looks at him.
Yes, another Ninja Turtle reference.
Yeah.
But the LA Rats take out the
Regulators.
The Regulators.
Beat the shit out of them. Damn.
It was a lot. It was by a lot.
Yeah.
And then we also had the Academa Quakes taking out the LA Hard Knocks 7-4.
Like that.
Academa Quakes helping themselves out since they were on the rankings last week.
Perfect. Yeah. Did they move up?
We'll find out.
Oh, okay.
LA Skunks 6-5 over the Venice Pumas.
Okay.
And then the CBA Tigers 4-2 over the Copenhagens.
Nice. I wonder what they're gonna do if they ever play each other on the same weekend, but in the two separate leagues. Like, do they just play one game, or is it a double header? Like,
they both play in different leagues, right? Like,
two
different leagues.
They both play in two different leagues together.
Like, they would have to play a double header that day, but at different facilities.
That would suck. It's like, all right, well, we'll see you guys
We're
over
already
there.
here. Can we just stay
Can we
here?
just play it here?
Another one?
Yeah.
It'd be a lot easier.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it works that way.
No.
Sorry, guys. All right, PCBL. Those are your scores. What do the standings look like, Bowski?
The Raptors sitting at 3-0.
Yep.
Platoon 2-0 with a 31 to 1 run differential. So
It's not fair.
A plus 30.
That's not fair. Some of these pitchers need to throw left-handed.
For real. See, I think Chris Vilter fucking bombed today too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking mammoth.
There you go.
That he's the mammoth. Like he's fucking beast. CBA Tigers 2-0. Academic Quakes 2-0 with a 27-9 run.
27-9 run differential.
The
Right on.
LA Skunks 2-0. LA Rats 1-1. Regulators 1-2. San Fernando Valley Giants 1-2. And everybody else is winless. Copenhagen's, LA Hard Knocks, Venice Pumas, and Berserker.
And those teams down on the bottom are having a hard time scoring some runs, but eventually they will play each other and score a bunch.
That would be, gotta get. Dude, for those Giants giving up 41 runs, Jesus Christ, clean it up.
Hey, it's early in the season.
They played
spring training.
They played the platoon. That's why. Did they play the platoon twice? Fuck.
All right, moving on to San Diego. The San Diego Adult Baseball League. We got some scores here. Pirates.
Shout out, real quick. Shout out to the Crooks, 19-5 against the Hitmen.
Oh shoot, sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Shout out to the Crooks.
Another big score in the AAA division.
Yeah.
Another score as well. LA Ironbirds 28-3.
Damn.
Against the Pirates.
Damn.
Pirates. Jesus.
Well, if they were the New England Patriots, they could have come back, but there's no coming back from that.
Yeah, there you go.
The Whalers 10-9 over the Hustlers.
Is that a fake, like a terrible Tarzan impersonation?
Yeah, I don't know if that's a whale, bro. That's a whale.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, AAA, the Whalers are 2-0, and Crooks are 2-1. Top two teams in that division.
But the Crooks are no, never mind. I was gonna say they're the only team that has played 3 games, but the Ironbirds have as well.
And then AA, Cali Rangers 16-8 over the Outlaws, and then the Smokies 10-9 over the Bats.
Bats.
All right, San Diego. Going on to San Diego, we had the Pirates taking out the Threshers 10-9. Both are ranked teams. Threshers.
Interesting.
The first two.
Damn.
Not like the Threshers, but
Reigning champs.
reigning champs. They have a chance to come back. However, they do also have to play the Venados at some point.
The Venados, man. They won 2-1 against the SD Halos.
All right.
Got a little insight on the Venados. They're did I say last time that they have played professional ball in the Mexican leagues?
Yeah.
Well, they're all old too.
Older.
They're all older guys. Older men. Some guys my age, some guys older than me.
They're the vets, the
They're
veterans, and they're still smashing.
And they're fucking just dropping dick on everybody.
There you go.
They got a couple of young dudes, maybe a handful of 3 guys or so.
That's when you know you have a good mix. You got veterans that are good, dope. They've been doing it for a long time, and then you got these young kids coming up who are probably just as good. But
they got their 15-year-old kids in high school. Oh shit! I don't know. I'm just speculating.
Okay,
speculating.
Allegedly. No, I don't know. We can't even say that. Have you heard anything about that? I haven't heard anything about that.
They have their own kids in high school.
Oh, never mind.
No.
I thought you were saying
on the
they
team?
had 15-year-old kids on the team.
Oh no. I'm just I mean, they'd be in high school naturally, right? But that's not what I said.
Oh,
I didn't say that.
I misheard.
You're
All
good.
right. Venados 2-1 over the SD Halos. Sluggos Chata rained out.
Horchata.
That's a bummer.
No, that sucks. Yeah, I would have liked to see a result there.
And then going on to Okaba.
Oh, Caba.
The ranked Padres 16-6 over the Athletics.
It shows in the score, my friend.
They were the 14th ranked team. Padres take out the Athletics 16-6. The Cardinals.
Also on the rankings?
Cardinals are also in the rankings. They were ranked 18th, and they win 11-1 over the Anaheim Angels.
There you go.
Trash Pandas 16-9 over the OC Generals.
Yeah, not ranked.
No, none of them ranked.
Definitely not ranked.
But we need Fitz back on the pod to get the OC Generals back in the win column, apparently.
Oh, shit.
OC Indians versus MV Pirates, Mission Viejo Pirates. No score. Not updated. Don't know. And then Maniacs Orioles. Game was canceled.
Yeah, it looks like it was canceled, unfortunately.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
All right.
Unless I just misremembered. If I fucked that up, then I apologize. JB will be very quick to correct me.
That's on Bowski.
That's on me. You can blame me. Point the finger at my stupid face.
What do the standings look like here, sir?
Ooh. Blah, 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 blah. Do you have it pulled up?
I do. Cardinals 2-0. Padres 2-0. Cardinals with a 20-2 run differential. The Trash Pandas also 2-0. OC Indians 1-0 with Anaheim Angels also 1-0. And then the Athletics, Pirates, Orioles, Maniacs, Generals all coming in 0-1. But wait, there's more. No, actually,
wait, there's more.
There isn't any more.
That's funny, man.
I wonder if the standings are updated also, including, the scores, because I could swear that was no, that is week 2. That's correct. That is correct.
Let's see. Yeah, there's nothing on those.
OC Generals are 0-2 actually, because they did lose week 1, so that was the second. That was their second loss. Padres, I don't know. This is a little jumbled. Either way, those are your scores for this week.
Well, last week's scores are down below. They didn't update them. Maybe they got. No, I don't know. Fix this website. Somebody fix this fucking website, because I'm gonna shoot somebody in the fucking face.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
No, you won't. That's murder.
Well, I don't have to kill him. I can just shoot him in the face. Like, what if it goes like through one cheek? Like, if I shoot them and their mouth's open and it goes through one cheek and out the other cheek?
Yeah, he's then corrected. Okay, attempted murder. My bad. Anyway,
first degree.
Yeah. So something about the standings doesn't look 100% accurate.
Yeah, it's a little off,
but that's okay. We already know though that the Padres are 2-0 and the Cardinals are 2-0. So there we go. Going over to Scabble. Going over to Scabble, we have a second game for some of these teams, if I'm not mistaken. Some of these teams have actually played 3 games.
Yeah.
So let's go right into it. LA Angels 10-0 over the Diamond Dogs.
Nice.
Roscoe's 4-3 over the SoCal Sharks.
Very nice.
Roscoe's may be in line for a promotion to the power rankings at some point.
Oh, give me some chicken.
We'll see.
And some waffles.
SoCal Bulldogs 6-5 over the Pasadena Pilots.
Nice.
Vallarta Baseball Club 9-0 over the Young Guns.
Very nice.
And Hops 4-2 over the LA Angels.
A's. LA A's.
Sorry.
You're
LA
good. No,
A's.
I confused that last week. That's why I corrected you. You're good.
So there is an LA Angels and an LA A's.
LA A's just sounds dumb.
In this league. So running down the standings, Bowski, what we got?
The Roscoe's sitting at the top 3-0.
Nice.
LA Angels 2-0, which they have not given up a run.
Wow. I'm just looking at that.
They got an 18-0 run differential.
There you go. They won 8-0 the first game, 10-0 today.
Whittier Brewers 1-0, new team.
It seems like it.
Vallarta 2-1, Hops 2-1, SoCal Sharks 1-1, Young Guns 1-1, SoCal Bulldogs 1-1, Pasadena Pilots 1-2. Everybody else is winless. LA A's, WC Desert Dogs, and the Diamond Dogs 0-3.
I don't care what league you play in. If you're that hot on the mound, then that's pretty admirable. Not giving up any runs, 2 weeks in a row. It's pretty damn good.
Yeah, this gets you some new competition.
Or that too, yeah.
Yes.
So, shout out also in the Scabble, I don't want to say Scabble League, because that's like saying Southern California Adult Baseball League.
Yes. It's like saying the MLB versus the Major League Baseball. Yeah.
Right. Or like ATM machine.
Oh, yeah. An ATM, yeah.
But shout out in Scabble down in the lower division, the SoCal Monarchs. They beat the SoCal Trojans 13-5. And
is that Joey P's
just want to
team?
shout them out. Yep, just want to shout them out.
Yeah. Like you skipped the whole division. It's all good. They're the Bondolitos 1-1. They're reigning champs in the American.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it. It's about all I got there.
Good stuff. Yeah.
I want to say these mariachis in the players division. I want to say they just started following us. We got a new mariachis team on the Instagram.
All right.
Yeah, I gotta dig a little bit, but I know I saw it.
Well, shout out to the undefeated teams in the American division: Basura Boys, CSF Titans, Reds, and Flow State.
Is it Cal State Fullerton Titans?
Probably.
Jesus.
And then the Laverne Dragons, SGV Bandits, also undefeated in the players division.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to everybody.
For sure. And then we got
Keep fucking balling.
SoCal MSBL. They can't keep balling because they got rained out.
Again, I guess the city of Irvine stinks.
Mm.
The
I'm
Parks
sure
and Rec.
people living there beg to differ.
They don't take showers. I'm willing to bet there's some Irvine people that are just stinky.
I don't know, man.
They're too good. They're too good for showers.
No, I doubt
Hippies.
that. I doubt that. I highly doubt that.
Why? Because they're rich people that live out there.
Yeah,
DH.
dude, probably. You know,
And
you
they're
gotta,
so
you
rich
gotta
that they're
fucking pay to
fucking
drive
lazy.
to Irvine.
They're so rich that they're lazy, DH.
I don't believe
And
that.
they don't
I don't
shower.
believe that for 1 second.
I bet you there's a motherfucker out there that doesn't
Probably one, but the vast majority,
shower. Of course.
they practice
the vast
good
majority
hygiene.
of the world showers, for sure.
But the even more vast majority of Irvine,
Even more vast majority.
the
That shit is-
the vastest majority of.
That's your vast majority right here, man.
All right. Moving on. So, okay, Irvine didn't play or OCRBL. We don't have any scores there, but we know the OC Rays play in that league, and we know that they're dominating. And
I think we got a score for them, actually.
oh, is that right?
Maybe. I'm just checking.
Go ahead, check while I talk. Moving on past that, we got San Fernando Valley Baseball League. Got some scores there. La Villita wins over the Park Bums, defending champs in San Fernando Valley. Then you also have Angels versus La Victoria. We don't have a score for that. We got Rays beating the Brew Crew. We also have the Bombers beating the Cañeros. El Molino beating Toros. And no score for Mustangs versus La Escondida. But did you get that score from the OC Rays? Nothing?
Nothing.
All right.
Nothing there.
California Elite. You got the CBA Tigers going on to win a second game against the Pericos.
Nice.
12-1. So they played their first game in the PCBL, and they beat the Copenhagens, and they figured they weren't done. Let's go and play another one and take out the Pericos.
Well, what if they played this one first, DH?
It's possible.
Just teasing,
you know
man.
what? You're right. I shouldn't assume. So, and then we got Hustlers versus Valley Aztecs. We don't have a score for
No
that.
scores. Nope.
Pirates played Departamento de Michoacán.
I don't know what's up with that, dude. That
We got to get to the bottom of it.
Yes.
Llaneros took on the Copenhagens.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know a score for that one.
Nope.
Cubs versus Cafeteros and Los Nietos versus Valley Diablos.
You know, it's possible that the Cubs didn't win. They usually tag us on a win.
Oh.
So it's possible. I'm probably wrong. I'd rather be wrong, you know.
Detective Bowski at work.
I just pay attention to tendencies, you know.
Okay.
People tend to show their hand every now and again. So you know.
All right. Well, the Cubs, they can confirm or deny when they hear this podcast.
Yep.
Pasillas. The Pasillas.
You got Nietos Diablos?
Yeah, Nietos
Nothing.
Valley Diablos, no score. At least
gotcha.
we don't have an update.
Okay.
Pasillas. TD Diablos 6-3 over the Toros.
DH, I finally figured out what TD means.
It doesn't mean touchdown?
No, even though they scored 6.
Ah, okay.
They scored 6 in this game. But TD stands for Top Division. Because there's another Diablos team. I'm just like, well, fuck, that's so goddamn obvious.
Top division.
So
Is there like a LD Diablos? Do they really call themselves lower division?
I don't know, dude.
Or just Diablos?
That's just what the president puts in the...
Oh, okay,
I think it's for the
gotcha.
president to kind of like separate the two.
For him to know like who is who. I got you.
He should probably put LD on the other team though, like to be fair.
Little Dick.
Oh shit.
Little Dick Diablo. No.
Then TD Thick Dick.
Dick.
Thick Dick. The Thick Dick Diablos.
I'm sure they could go for that. No, but I do see.
Cool with it, yeah.
I do see that there is another Diablos team in
okay.
AAA.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, there you go. You got majors in the majors division of the Pasillas League. Diablos were 9-0 with 1 tie. And Cerveceros 7-2. Toros 6-3-1. P Primos 4-5-1. El Saus 4-5-1.
El Saus.
The G Braves 4-6. The Jacks 3-6-1. And then the Gators Gators coming in at 0-10.
The Gators. 0-10.
0-10.
Jesus, it's not a good day for the Gators.
No, not at all. But at least they're playing in the top division, trying to get that dub.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. Are you on this website too, by the way?
Pasias?
Yeah.
What
No, it's just because there's a typo in here.
What do you got?
In in like the lower A division,
Okay.
they've got teams that are 8-2, 7-2, 7-2. LP Crooks 6-2. But at the very bottom, you got a team called the 626 Sluggers, and I know it's a typo, but it says they are 0-89.
Oh.
I know it's a typo. Games played 9, but they're 0-89. So it just looks funny. It just
Hold on. Yeah, we gotta take a picture of that. Oops, that's not a picture. I gotta take a photo, not a video. Perfect. That's going on the stories.
And then, of course, down in the minors, you got Hago coming up at 8-2, Pericos 7-3-1, Owls 6-4, tied with our boys, the Z Fighters.
Oh, the motherfucking Z Fighters, clean it
at
up.
6-4.
Clean it up. What is going on?
Every good team struggles after a while.
Yeah,
every team
everybody has their ups
after
and
a little
downs.
bit. I guess this is their turn to
Yeah, man. After a championship, though, like you do get that
that hangover.
Yeah, that championship hangover or whatever it's called, and that shit's real, man. That shit's real.
I mean, I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
I don't doubt it. But yeah, so that's what we got for Pasillas League, and then going on to Aztec, you had some cancellations in their top division. And,
yeah, man.
This is not acceptable to Bowski.
No, fuck that shit. You're paying for a league. You're paying for a field to play some fucking ball on Sunday, and then it's like, oh, psych, bitch, can't play here. Fuck out of here. I guess apparently one of the high schools, they needed the field to play a scrimmage on a Sunday.
Well, I get it.
I guess
high school owns the field. Apparently.
I guess, but why can't you play a scrimmage on Monday after school? I mean,
Yeah, I get it.
But at the same time, like you think about like how much has been raining lately. Kids haven't
been able to play either.
Yeah.
So I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But some of the games got canceled in the Aztec League, so we did not see any action between Del Rio and the Yaquis, or the White Sox versus Team USA. But Devil Rays played the Durham Bulls, and the Indians played the Dukes, but we don't have those scores.
I don't have an Instagram for these guys. Nothing.
So just looking at the standings for the Aztec Baseball League, you do still have Del Rio at the top, as well as the Yaquis. Del Rio 3-0, the Yaquis 3-0, and Dukes 2-1, Team USA 2-1, Bulls, Devil Rays 1-2, and then the Indians, White Sox at 0-3.
There you go. It's funny. I'm looking at the corner on the website. It's in Robert's corner. And it always starts with "what the heck."
Oh yeah.
And then the first word is "damn."
Dang,
what the heck?
With some water. So
damn.
It's nice that he puts some kind of updates there at least. He's not totally out of the picture.
Yeah, not totally incompetent, I guess.
So it is what it is. It happens. Some things are out of your control. It's Sunday League ball after all. But
indeed,
what can you do?
Yeah, man. The world, the city workers and all that shit. They don't give a fuck about us, man.
We're bottom of the barrel when it comes to.
Did I say us? Did I say us?
Yeah, that's you.
Oh shit,
that's you. You're part of the Sunday League,
community
playing community right now.
As of today.
As of today. As of last week. The week before.
I didn't play last week
or whatever. When did you play last?
Shit. I want to say 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, you played 3 games already, haven't you?
Official games, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I lead the team in appearances. I lead the team in walks. Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, man. Crazy.
There it is, man. There it is. So yeah.
I lead the team in no strikeouts. Take pride in that.
Oh boy.
I'd rather swing at a fucking ball at my eyes and just pop it up than to strike out. At least maybe the sorry ass infielder will drop it.
Never know. Never know.
Pop-ups are hard to catch, especially my pop-ups. They go really high.
Really?
Yeah, man. I
Major league pop-ups.
No, I hit no. I hit minor league pop-ups.
Even a minor league pop-up is pretty tough.
Those things fucking get lost in those shitty ass lights, dude. I'm just like, where'd it go?
In Arizona, some of those that they hit, some of those
almost hit the roof.
I swear one of them did, and that shit is
really
high. I swear, I could have sworn I saw
higher than you. Higher than you were out there?
Now that's pretty damn high.
Jesus Christ.
That's pretty damn high.
Yeah.
Yes, I would say yes.
Would you say that I uploaded one of the vlogs, by the way. I don't know if you watched it, but I don't know if you watched
I saw
it.
it.
I don't know if you watched it yourself.
I did.
You were just, I don't know. You were kind of like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was the first game we went to.
The very first video.
So, bear in mind that we woke up at whatever time we woke up. We woke up at like 3 a.m., right? Yeah. I had gotten like maybe an hour and a half of sleep.
Yep.
I drove the whole way. Mm-hmm. We drove to the hotel first just to get turned away.
Yeah.
And then we went to the game.
Which the vlog doesn't show that part, by the way. Like the magic of editing. I was like, nah, I'm not going to do all that. Yeah.
So, yes, I was chilling, but at the same time, I was fucking tired.
Yeah, that was only the first.
And it wasn't until we actually got into the hotel that we were like actually going to start recording, like, you know, the room and all that shit. I was like, okay, I got to be.
What a room, dude.
Yeah.
Jonathan actually like kind of brought it to my attention. He was like, dude, that room is bare bones. There's nothing on the wall.
No.
I'm just like, yeah, like he's absolutely right. There wasn't anything on the walls.
No, there wasn't.
No decor, nothing. And I'm in the process of like, I'm almost done with the second one. I'll probably upload it like on Monday or Tuesday. And I looked at the room. I compared it. I'm like, yeah, okay, there's decor. There's wall decor there. There's something right there. Something right there. And there was headboards, right?
No.
On the second room?
Oh, in the second room? Yeah.
In the second room? Okay.
Yeah.
Comparison, like that one was very, very... So the first one was like for the poor folk. The second one was very like business centric. Like oh, I'm here on a business trip. This is our business room, you know, whatever. And then the third room is more like yeah, this is where we have fun.
Yeah.
But not in that way. Not for us. But it was like a room for people that trying to have some fun.
But if people wanted to do something like that, you had a room
it's
perfectly
like, oh my
suited
God,
for
this place is awesome.
It's so chic.
Yes, that's the word. Bingo.
So
and
chic.
It was a weed-friendly hotel for you.
Sure was.
Yeah, even though we didn't stay
for
on
you too. For you too, Bowski.
No,
yeah, you could have easily partaken if you would have liked to.
Nope.
Well,
I would not have liked to. No,
therefore, we didn't.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't have partaken. I would have just been like, well, do your thing, man. I'm not gonna tell you no.
I'm just gonna be here holding my breath. No, don't worry, it doesn't bother me. No, I'm cool. No, yeah, I'm sorry.
Over here with a vacuum.
Fucking gas mask.
Yeah, dude, that's okay. No, it's fine. No, I'm good right here. Hey, dude, can you do me a favor? Like, that tank back there, can you just go ahead and replace it? Just put it on my back real quick. This air tank is out of air. If you don't just, yeah, please, go ahead.
Oh, God. Perfect. No.
Hey, do you want to go catch a baseball game today?
Can we leave yet?
Anyway,
we're late for the game, sir.
All right, so where did we leave off? That was
Robert's corner.
All right, now moving on to the last league, the Fontana Baseball League.
Last but not least,
did not forget. So let's just get right into it, Bowski. First game on the schedule we saw was Pride Mets. We should have dropped like predictions before the game, like, you know, on our Instagram or something, like, you know, Bowski picks this, DH picks it, whatever. We should have done that, but we didn't.
Yeah, I can set that up. I can set it up for next time. Just remind me.
Just before, you know, we don't have to do an episode doing predictions. We can just put it on the IG. You know?
Yeah.
But on this one here,
it's going to be difficult to do it for several leagues, by the way, so please just bear with us.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. So the first game there, Pride Mets, both teams, tops in the league, Mets defending champs, Pride undefeated. And it was the Pride that came out with a
15-2 DH.
Big win.
They whipped out their big old schlongs and they said, look at it.
Look at it.
And the Mets were like, no.
They're like, no, your pride's too big.
No.
Oh, shit. Yeah, they took it to him, man. They took it to him.
Unfortunately, they got smacked around 15-2.
This was a game a lot of people were looking forward to. Mm-hmm. I mean,
I would have,
top teams.
I would have been like, man, this is tough. This is tough to watch. But, I mean, I guess, you know, some guys didn't show up.
But that's always tough, too.
Unfortunately, that kind of doesn't matter. You know, the dude's got to show up.
Right.
It doesn't matter in the eyes of the rankings.
They represent the team.
Yep.
And the team results is what we look at.
Yep.
And therefore, tough loss for the Mets. But
indeed,
I mean, it wouldn't be out of the question for them to bounce back. So we'll see what happens next week.
Yeah.
And then you also had
And that's 2 in a row for them too.
that's 2 losses in a row.
Yeah, but
To worthy opponents.
to where the opponents
Absolutely.
Pride 7-0, 7-game win streak. I would have to look back at their last season's performance. I know they lost their playoff game because they didn't get past the first round of playoffs.
But historically, the Pride have always been a really good team.
Yep. Yeah.
Usually in the playoffs, usually in the championship. They've won at least one.
Yeah. They've won a few.
They've won at least one in the Fontana League, which I will pull up and see exactly how many that is. But moving on to the next game that you played in here.
Yeah.
Tropics 12-2 over the Gators.
Yeah, not shocked. I'm not surprised.
Oh, of course.
Shocker.
Of course.
Because I was there, man.
Bowski was on the team.
No, I mean, it was kind of a straightforward game where we were in control the whole game. The other side didn't have too much. They had arms, but we were patient, very patient at the plate. Swung at some good pitches,
Play defense.
played some defense. Ricky D played with us today.
Hey, nice.
Yeah, dude, he was dealing.
All
Dealing
right.
7 shutout innings.
Yeah,
And then the setup man, Drew, came in and shoved, and Shea closed it out and shoved.
of course.
Yeah, dude.
The butcher.
The butcher. Yeah, what the fucking handlebars, the
Yeah.
mustache,
Yeah.
and all that
Yeah.
for Drew. It was me and Drew that turned the sig double play, by the way.
Uh-huh.
Did I talk about
You had
how-
mentioned it a little bit, but
I just said that I turned double play, right? That was
Right.
sexy. All right, so there was like a slow roller to the shortstop, and Shea was playing short. He comes up to come get it, and then Drew comes out of nowhere from third base and just cuts him off like 3/4 down the line, and then he like chucks it at me. Thank God he gave me something I can handle because
nice feed.
if he would have like threw it as hard as he could, there's no way I'm catching it. Not with his arm, and then kind of pulled me off the bag a little bit, like kind of like step over this way. Did one of these, and then
So you step behind the bag.
I step. Yeah, I mean,
So as the runner's sliding
if-
into the bag, you're
I'm
behind
stepping
it.
away from the runner in a sense, stepping towards left field. Came back, and they put me in a perfect position. Like I was loaded up on my back foot, and like I caught it in the perfect spot, and then I just let it go.
Not a boy.
First baseman glove popped. It just
That's one of the
kinda
things.
like,
Yeah.
I'm all fucking like talking it up and shit.
Yeah, you should let somebody else do that for you.
I did.
That's okay. Oh yeah,
I'm talking up here.
We've seen it on the
Oh
chat though.
yeah, I'm gonna talk it up all day here, all week. I'm gonna be like, hey, dog, hey, I turned this dope play, man. You know what I'm saying?
okay,
Let me tell you about it. And then I'm a shitty storyteller, by the way. I can't tell a good story, but the point is, that shit was fun.
Yeah, and I remember watching that. Every week, you and JP up the middle was a thing of beauty.
Yeah, man.
Softest hands in the league.
Yeah.
So very nice. Not a
My
surprise.
swing and my hands are the last two things that are gonna go.
Not a surprise.
Yeah.
Royals take out the Indians 8-4.
Shocker.
And shocker there.
Tito pitched in this game. He threw like 7 innings,
Oh right. Nice.
7 Ks, like a walk. Only gave up no runs.
All right.
Yeah.
Shout out Tito on that.
0 earned. Yeah.
Hammered Heads take out the Marlins 8-2. Not a shocker.
Shocker. You know, when I say shocker, it's very.
It's the
opposite.
We knew it was coming. Hammered Heads. Oh yeah, Hammered Heads Marlins, and then Brew Crew 13-12.
DH, earlier this week, you said Hammerheads are gonna, or Brew Crew's gonna win this game.
Brew Crew's gonna get the first win of the season.
Yeah,
This game.
And then, like in my head, I was like, yeah.
Like you
I
can
think
see
so.
it.
I can see that happening.
Right. It's
And sure enough, man. Sure enough, Brew Crew came out strong, scored 13, although they gave up 12.
They did.
They gave up 12, but
A win is a win is a win.
yeah, man. I mean, you can't go winless.
A win.
I think
is
we
a
were just
win
talking
and a
about
win.
that. Like, do they go winless? And I was like, yeah.
No, they can't. And they came up with the dub. So they're no longer in last place.
No?
They are no longer in last place.
Who's in last? I got to see this. Who is in last, DH? Is it the...
Well, we'll get to it.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
Okay.
And then the last game on the schedule, Sun Devils 9, Reds 8.
There was some drama here.
Well, you would think based on the score, the Sun Devils are going to win or would have won this game. Right?
Yeah. So apparently there was some stuff that happened, some smoking of some stuff, and that's a no-no in this league. Can't be doing that. Don't know the full details, but apparently I guess there's going to be a forfeit in line for the Sun Devils at some point.
Which sucks because it happens after the game.
Yeah. I don't know if the forfeit is going to go for this game or their next game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, regardless though, it just goes to show you that
because there was an end result to this game, and this shit happened after the fact. So like, I think the end result has to be honored. You got to keep the result. It should stand, in my opinion. It should stand. And then for next week, like if you gotta suspend the team for one game, then that's an automatic forfeit for their next game, whoever it is they play. Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be the Brew Crew.
There you go, win number 2.
They're on the road to the playoffs.
They're coming up, baby. They're coming up.
Oh, that's great.
They're just hoping all these other teams just bust out a little.
Yeah, so I mean, it sucks. It sucks, but I mean, I guess we'll get into it because there's a little bit of that in the.
Yeah, I don't know the details about it, but all you Sunday League teams out there, just want to go out there and play some ball. Go out there and play some ball, and whatever you want to do to relax and have fun.
Yeah. If you're gonna smoke, just drive down the street. It's not hard.
Go to Bowski's house. Bowski's house is right down the street, actually.
Please don't come and smoke in my house. Please don't. No. But yeah, I'm not a big like smoker person or whatever.
You like your cigars, bro.
I'll fuck around with a cigar, but like you don't even inhale that shit. You just like puff. Mm-hmm. You just taste the smoke and then you go. But I'm not even. I could count on one hand how many cigars I've smoked in my life.
No, well. Yeah. The details, are here nor there. Shit happened, and sucks that the win may not, the actual victory may not come true for them. Yeah. So standings,
TBD, to be determined.
To be determined. Yeah. Standings, what you got, Bowski?
Standings, what are we looking at here? Excuse me. IE Pride 7-0, sitting at the top, ahead of the SoCal Royals at 6-2. Hammered Heads 5-2, and the Upland Mets tied for third at 5-2. Yeah, very, very interesting. Mm-hmm. Something that I did not consider. Indians 4-3, Sun Devils 4-3-1, Tropics sitting at 4-4. The Los Blue Jays 3-5. It's not looking. They're on a downward spiral, as somebody had said earlier. Mm-hmm. California Reds 2-5, Brew Crew 1-5-1, i.e. Marlins 1-6, and DH your Gators at 1-6. They're not really your Gators. You know what's funny? I did tell somebody earlier, the Brew Crew won because DH played for them. I totally made that up. It's not true. No, DH was at work. He can confirm with his work schedule there that he was at work. So I was just making it up.
Oh, yeah. No, I was not on that squad. Not on that squad. But, yeah, shout out to the Brew Crew, man. Coming out with the win. Shout out to my boys at the Gators for letting you smack them around. And for the IE Pride for taking out the Upland Mets. And SoCal Royals still holding on in the number 2 spot. They've won 4 in a row. But it is time now, Bowski, to address the power rankings.
This is what everybody kind of waits for, right?
I don't know if it's something that everybody waits for, but I know it's something that everybody likes to, talk about, whether it's right or wrong and whether we're, full of shit or got it right.
And after this, we got our Sound Off Sundays.
Yes, sir. So without further ado, let's get right into it,
Bowski. Moving down 4 spots.
Oh, okay, yeah, we're starting at the bottom?
Yeah.
Or you want to start at the top?
I don't know.
Okay, start at the bottom. Go for it.
Yeah, we gotta build it up.
Go for it.
Moving down 4 spots at number 25, the PCBL/CBA elite teams, the Copenhagens.
Now, it's not necessarily as much as what they did to drop themselves down, but more so what other teams did to bump themselves up.
Yeah.
So they're still a top 25 team.
Yeah.
But Copenhagen's, 25.
Number 24. Moving up a spot, the Academic Quakes in the PCBL.
I like it.
Yeah, man.
Academic Quakes are a solid team so far. They are currently sitting at 2-0 with the second most runs scored in the PCBL at 27. So they're a team to look out for.
Yeah. Number 23, Scabble reigning champs. Moving up a spot, the LA Angels.
Now, I would argue they should go up higher because they haven't given up a run.
And that's something we didn't consider.
Regardless of
that's fair.
The whatever reputation Scabble has for the competition, lack thereof, or whatnot, it doesn't matter. It's still a solid team, defending champs, giving up no runs, scoring 18 in the first 2. They deserve more love, but we'll keep them at 23.
Definitely. And, looking at some of their pictures, no HMO plans here, but some of these dudes look like they're in good shape.
They're sexy.
They look like they're in good shape, DH. But hey, I mean, giving up 0 runs, that's something. I respect it. And like I said, it's something we didn't look at prior to setting on this rankings that we currently have. Huh?
Right.
Number 22, moving up a spot as well. My SoCal Tropics.
Oh, your SoCal Tropics. Huh?
They're mine now.
They're yours?
They're mine now.
Or you are theirs?
Oh no, they're mine.
They're like, they probably claim you more than you claim them.
Well, it's up to me, isn't it?
I guess so. So Tropics at 22.
Yep.
Much deserved. Coming out
moving
with
up
a
a
win.
spot, yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Number 21, SoCal MSBL Cochinos. Ew.
Ew.
Moving down 1 spot.
Just down a spot because they didn't really play, but they're still in the top 25.
Yep, fair. Number 20, Pasillas League moving down a spot. Cerveceros.
Cerveceros is moving down just because your league doesn't update your shit every Sunday.
Yeah, man, get on their fucking ass.
They'll probably go back up one if we find out you won next week.
Well, eventually they're gonna come out with those scores. Sitting at number 19 now, got the little insider info. SoCal MSBL. Looks like in the fall/winter league, this team goes by the Seawolves, and in the spring/summer they go by the Sun Devils.
I like it.
It's pretty cool, man.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
You know, summer. You know, they're feeling kind of warm and summery, so they go with the Sun Devils.
Yeah.
And when you're feeling a little, chilly and I don't know,
fresh,
wintry, you go with the Seawolves.
Wintry. Yeah. So they go down 2 spots because they too did not play.
And again, not so much for them doing something to bump themselves down, but more so what other teams did to bump themselves up, such as the next team.
Next team moving up 4 entire spots for their reputation and their dubs. The old men, the Venados.
I don't know if they like you calling them the old men.
Are they bucks? Would that make them bucks? Would that make them $5?
They'd make them $9.
$9?
No, the Venados, yeah, they're of course they're a team that we've becoming a little more familiar with as time goes on, and they clearly have a reputation. So, and they keep on winning in a very tough San Diego league. So keep doing their thing, and we'll see where they go.
Yes. Sitting at number 17, moving up another spot, the Okaba Cardinals.
They showed out with a win this week, 11-1. Against the Anaheim Angels, not a ranked team, but still Cardinals, move up a spot up to 17. I think that's about right.
It's fair. Sitting at number 16, the current reigning champs of the San Fernando Valley Baseball League, moving down 6 spots.
Eesh.
6 whole spots. They lost to La Villita today. Shout out to La Villita. Hanging in there and fucking just claiming a dub. The Park Bums.
Taking the Park Bums down a notch. Actually, 6 notches.
6 whole notches.
Damn.
That's our biggest drop.
Our biggest move.
That's our biggest drop. There's another team that got a huge jump this week, which is closer to the top. Sitting at number 15, San Diego Adult Baseball League. Moving up a spot, the Pirates.
The Pirates take out the Threshers.
Yeah.
And I'm a little surprised that we didn't move them up anymore, but it's a little crowded at the top.
Yeah.
So moving up a spot is a nice accomplishment for the Pirates.
And as time goes on, like, this shit's gonna balance itself out. It still needs a little bit of time. So for everybody, it's like, no, fuck that. Like, just keep winning some ball games, and then you'll see some results here.
Yeah.
Because I know some motherfuckers gonna be like, "The fuck, man."
Whatever.
Yeah,
It's all good.
Like,
Moving on.
I'm sorry.
I'm not. Moving on.
DH is not sorry. You're never sorry. Moving on. Moving up another spot. The Hammered Heads of the FBL.
Up to 14.
Yeah. They're going to be like, what the fuck? I already know it. It's coming.
That's great. They're moving up, though.
They're moving up little by little. Number 13, Okaba. The Padres moving up a spot as well.
Padres also came out with a win this week against the Athletics, 16-6.
Yeah.
So there you go. Well deserved.
Yep. Keep winning and keep moving. Sitting at number 12, no advance, no drop.
Just to stay in level, number 12.
The Aztec League reigning champs, the Yaquis.
The Yaquis didn't get to play today, but they're still a top tier team for sure.
Moving up two more spots, the PCBL at number 11, the Raptors.
Raptors were at 13, but 3-0 right now. So why the fuck not?
Why the fuck not? Top 10, moving into our top 10, DH.
Yeah.
Number 10. This is where we really started to, like, No, do this. No, let's do that. No, blah, 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 blah. Right? We're going back and forth.
Top 10, you can really mix and match, sort of, you know. Actually, I don't want to say top 10. Maybe like 9 of the top 10 you can kind of mix and match. We already know who the top team is. You don't fuck around with that. But the next 9, yeah, you can kind of play around with it a little bit.
Yeah. Even with the 10th one, you could play around with it. In my opinion. Anyways, number 10, FBL, moving up a spot, the SoCal Royals.
Well deserved, going into the top 10. Runner-ups last season have won 4 in a row. They just got to keep on winning, keep on moving up.
Keep on doing the damn thing, and you'll see the results. Sitting at number 9, moving down 3 whole spots. San Diego Adult Baseball League, the Sluggos.
Again, another one of those situations where it's not anything that they did to not improve. Just, you know, other teams just kind of showed out a little bit because they had a chance to play. But the Sluggos are still in the top 10 at number 9.
Yep. Sitting at number 8, did not move at all, right?
No change.
CBA Tigers of the PCBL,
Still at
CBA
number 8.
Elite. They play in 2 leagues, man.
They do. And they won both of their games, so that should count for something.
Yeah.
So we just didn't hold it against them. They stay at number 8 because the other teams, you know, it's really hard to move some teams around.
In a way, they moved up, and in a way, they didn't because, I mean, there's a team that got pushed behind them.
That's true.
Yeah. A couple teams, actually.
And there's only one team that got pushed ahead of them that, you know, it's going to be a pretty clear reason why.
Yeah. Sitting at number 7, the Pasillas League Diablos TD top division.
Diablos Thick Dicks.
The Thick Dick Diablos.
Staying in at number 7. They beat a decent team, not ranked, but you know, staying at 7, holding strong.
Staying at 7, holding strong. Not so strong at number 6, DH.
Ouch.
Your reigning FBL champs, moving down 2 spots. 3 total spots in the last week, right? In the last 2 weeks?
I think so.
The Upland Mets.
Upland Mets coming in at number 6.
Yeah.
A little painful, I'm sure.
Painful. Oh, yeah.
I wanted to keep them in the top 5.
We went back and forth a lot.
We did go a little bit.
I mean, my argument was, well, they got mollywopped by a team that's ahead of them in the standings, in the current standings, but also was behind them in the rankings.
Yeah, it's kind of tough to imagine a top 5 without the Upland Mets.
It is. It's very difficult.
But
hey, man, I mean, you keep winning.
Yeah, keep on winning. They're going to be right back in there.
Yeah.
But we did move them down 2 spots to number 6.
Indeed. Sitting still at number 5. No change there. The OC Rays of the OC RBL.
No change there. Waiting on results there. But champs, good team. Reputation precedes them. They staying at 5.
Indeed. Moving down another slot as well. The San Diego Adult Baseball League reigning champs, the San Diego Threshers.
Threshers coming in at 4. 2 tough back-to-back losses, 1-run games. Yeah. We know they're a good squad, but yeah, we had to bump them down to number 4.
Indeed. Moving up, the biggest jump in Power Rankings history.
I don't know about Power Rankings history, but it feels like it. It feels like it.
Well, you know, in the life of the Power Rankings, biggest jump, a whole 6 spots. FBL's, i.e. Pride.
Top 3.
Top 3.
Damn.
You guys have cracked the top 3. Congratulations.
Hey man, you know, good win against the Mets.
Yes.
And we know they've got a squad.
Yeah.
And they're here to stay.
Yeah. They're here to stay. And I think these 2 teams will see each other in the playoffs.
They will see each other again.
Yeah.
They will see each other again, and it'll be time for revenge or confirmation. Revenge or confirmation.
I love that. And then sit at number 2, no change here. Team US, did we change that?
No, we didn't change that. Team USA stays in at number 2.
That's SoCal MSBL reigning champs. Of course, number 1, everybody knows, the minor league team. Shout out to Street Talkers. They're like, these guys should be a fucking minor league team. Or you said independent team or some shit. But yeah, PCBL champs, the Platoon.
The Platoon,
especially after they beat the shit out of this team 19-0.
Yeah,
too funny.
The Platoon are the Platoon, and they will always be the Platoon.
Mm-hmm. And those dudes are fully bought into their whatever it is they do.
Yeah,
you know,
they're out there to be the best Sunday League team out there, and they're proving it.
Yeah,
and I don't think we've moved them out of the number 1 spot since we started these rankings. They've always been number 1, so it's going to be tough to take them out.
It really is.
It's gonna be tough to take them out.
You're gonna have to beat their fucking ass in league play, not tournament play, because tournament play for me, like, you can bring anybody onto your roster, in my opinion. Like, I'm not saying that teams like that, all teams do this, but majority of the teams probably do that. They get like, hey man, like, you're a good pitcher, come pitch for me this weekend,
right.
In the tournament or whatever, and he plays for another team in the league. Like, I'm sure it happens. But that's why we do not take tournament play into consideration, because I know that's a big thing. A weekly complaint, I don't want to say complaint, but a weekly like comment like, well, you guys should check how they did in tournament play against this team. And it's like, well, no, because we're Sunday League the podcast, not tournament the podcast or whatever.
Although I understand that it probably
NABA the podcast.
It means a little something. I know. NABA should do their own podcast too.
Bums.
But I know it should count for something. But we're really just strictly going off of regular season type of play.
Yeah, because these are the players on these rosters are like, that's their weekly team. Like, so it's a little, you get a better sample size versus like I said, like a tournament. You don't really know like who's who and who's coming from where and all that stuff. Like,
exactly. Because
you hear about that all the time. Like, I mean, fucking Bob was telling us about Oil Can Boyd coming to come play for his team. It's like, well, Oil Can Boyd probably shouldn't be playing in any,
perhaps
men's tournaments and stuff. But the point is that he's coming from somewhere out of the state, out of the country, or not out of the, on the other side of the country.
Some of these tournaments, they're allowed to use pro players, right? Or former pro players.
And some of the divisions, some of their brackets.
But that's the exact reason why we don't include tournament play.
Exactly.
Is because these guys don't play Sunday ball. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, if they did play Sunday ball, like, then it's different. But like, we can't confirm that. Like, that's way too much fucking work for us. We already work too hard, man.
Not too hard, but it would just be. I think it would be overkill to have to do tournament play.
Oh, for sure, by far. And then a lot of these teams don't even play tournament play. So
which they should though.
Which
should.
Which we'll get into.
Yeah, which they should. But there's tournaments coming up, right? We got like Memorial Day.
The Vegas tournament, probably the Firecracker Classic.
Is there like a 4th of July tournament anywhere?
The Firecracker Classic.
Is that the one?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And then there's the Arizona World Series,
World
right?
Series, yeah.
And
I'm sure we're missing them. Labor Day, Memorial Day.
When is the Arizona
4th of July?
one?
That one's at the end of September.
Okay.
It starts at the end of September and goes into October.
We're getting into like 6 months away type of thing.
I'm getting ready for it, man.
6 months away.
I'm getting ready for it.
All right, make sure your hammies don't lock up on you.
Oh, fuck that shit. Fucking now they're gonna call me DH. They're gonna call me DHNR, DH non-runner.
They're gonna call you the non-runner.
Fuck
that day is coming for you, dog.
The day
is coming for you.
Fucking time waits for nobody.
That's true. All right, so hope you guys enjoyed that power rankings. You most likely didn't, but.
Yeah, somebody's out there pissed off right now. If you're pissed off, send us a DM and
send us a voice memo.
Yes, send us a voice memo.
Oh, yes,
that'll be great.
Let me hear it.
I want to hear your fucking complaints because you guys say some
funny
shit.
Or if you think it's dope, if you think it's cool, then let us know too. But a voice memo those are great to play.
Oh yeah,
especially if you don't care that we play it on the podcast.
Oh yeah, just keep in mind that we're gonna play this shit on the fucking
most
podcast.
Likely, unless you tell us not to.
It's gonna live on the internet. Forever. Yeah, man. Let's get into our sound off.
Let's do it.
Sound off Sunday. It's always my favorite part of the week, DH. I know it's your favorite part of the week as well.
It's up there.
All right. PCBL League says ranked play. Copenhagen's at Tigers. We've already got the result.
We do. Ranked play. Yes. See, people are looking out for it. It was a ranked game.
I like the term.
Love these ranked games.
I like the term ranked play.
Yeah.
Yes.
There we go. Put that shit out there.
Renee ZHD says teams claiming to be great better be at the Arizona World Series.
Oh,
thoughts?
There it is.
Dude,
all these teams that we talk about, Platoon, Team USA, IE Pride, Threshers, OC Rays, Upland Mets, Diablos, CBA Tigers, Sluggos, Royals, all these dudes. Yeah. All these dudes got to get out there.
Yeah. Somehow, some way. I know, I understand that there's players like that they probably don't want to. I get that, which sucks, but hopefully one day.
Hopefully one day. And if they can't all get out to Arizona because it's too far, we got to do a local SoCal.
They surely can make it to SoCal.
Yes. If we can make it happen in SoCal, You know, whether or not we get all of these ranked teams out there, at least we should get at least 16 of them. You know, obviously go down the list and invite the top 16. But if one of them can't make it, go down the next.
Just go to the
last
next
one.
guy.
Go to the next one.
So don't cancel, dickheads.
No.
Did I just call everybody a dickhead? I'm sorry. I take that back. Next one.
Not the right DH.
No, not the right. I think I called you a dickhead once.
Yeah, that's the mystery of what DH stands for.
Yes. I got a voice message from Life Generalist. That's
Have you heard it yet?
I have not heard it.
Okay.
I intentionally not heard it. I don't know what it says. So, shit. Let me make sure that this is loud enough. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Yo, this is Yeo Dickerai, a.k.a. Curious John, a.k.a. Life Generalist, checking in. I listened to last week's podcast, and I must say, it's very fascinating to hear Bowski counteract his loss with challenging me to pitching and trying to strike me out. Like, all of a sudden, Bowski is a pitcher? All right. I'm willing to accept your challenge, Bowski, but this is all sounding very one-sided. This is all very baseball-oriented. So I'll counteract you. I will have your little pitching and hitting match, but then I get to choose the next activity.
Oh.
Let me know if you're up for it.
Oh,
Damn.
I accept.
He's going to challenge you to some woodwork shit.
No, it's gonna be jujitsu. Oh, it's gonna be jujitsu,
Dude.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Bro. How you feeling about that?
I'm fat and heavy, so I'll just lay on top of him. Be like, here, turn this into a pretzel.
Move me. First challenge, move this boulder off your body.
Move these 3 legs.
Never seen that? What's that movie where the guy gets stuck in between rocks and he's got to cut off his own arm? 48 hours or something?
Oh yeah, I think so.
80 something hours? I don't remember. Yeah, that's gonna be Posey. I'm just gonna lay on him and fall asleep.
Fucking Snorlax, dude.
Yeah.
Snorlax, I choose you. That shit's funny,
you sure you're
bro.
trying to slim down? Maybe you want to bulk up for that one.
For real. Next, Jonathan, that shit's funny, bro. I accept, but it is baseball centric because after all, this is a baseball podcast. But he's right. He's a good point. You know, I don't know what he's gonna pick. It's probably gonna be jujitsu.
I bet. Yeah.
Or deadlifting.
I could picture it being jujitsu.
Yeah, it makes sense. Next one from Adam.S_C. Shout out to IE Pride's Jay for wearing it off the dome in a heated exchange versus the Mets.
Wow.
Interesting.
Did that really happen?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to confirm this.
But he wore it off the dome.
Or what did he wear off the dome? Was it a ball?
Most likely.
Was it
I'm
a
pretty
fist?
sure. I doubt it. No, you don't. You don't wear a fist. You wear white. White looks good on you. You get hit by a ball. White looks good on you. Blah blah blah. No, he probably took a pitch to the head.
That's probably okay.
But I mean,
who was pitching?
Seems like he's still alive. Seems like he's fine.
Seems
Shout
like
out
he's
to him.
still
I mean, shout out for him wearing it.
fuck.
It'd be a different story if something bad happened. But heated exchange. I mean, it is what it is. 2 good teams going at it.
Hey, stop beating our ass!
I don't know. Maybe. But
Shut up. We're the Pride. Come here, little guy.
did you record that one?
Oh, fuck! I almost spit my beer out.
Some of the guys on the Mets know what that one's about.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean it must have been just 2 good teams going at it, and one got away. It probably got pissed off, thought it was intentional. Maybe it wasn't. Who knows?
Yeah.
But hopefully it wasn't. Hopefully there's no hard feelings. Hopefully it's not personal.
Yeah.
They'll see each other again, like you said.
Yep.
And they'll hopefully play a clean game.
Yes. Let's have a clean matchup. That was the little white dude that used to umpire.
Let's get it out.
I was gonna say umpire boxing matches. He used to be the referee for boxing matches. Mills Lane.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Mills Lane. Daniel De Santiago. He says Royals best in FBL. The run differential. Enough said.
Well, the Royals are good.
Let me see that
they
run differential.
They have won a bunch of championships, and run differential is a +34.
Looks like it might be the best.
Might be the best.
What's
It is-
63 minus 36?
I
Because
just
that's
said, 63
that's
minus 36?
that's IE Pride's. Oh no,
Oh, that's
they
27.
have- Okay, yeah. So there you go.
SoCal Royals best run differential. That's got to count for something.
Unfortunately, though, at the end of the day, the record says it all. I
6-2.
mean, I'd rather be 63 and 62 run differential. We're going 8-0. That's just me.
For sure. But yeah, no doubt. Royals are good. They're in the top 10. They're going to keep getting better or keep playing good games, keep playing good teams and competing. The Royals are the Royals, and they'll always be the same way.
Yes.
Competitive.
Next one, Mickey McFly. Nice. Mickey McFly 44. He says, "Gotta fix those power rankings for the Fontana teams after that murder this morning." Man.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I know. Are they still talking about the Pride Mets?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we addressed that.
It's been addressed. Lopez _ Ryan 10. Brew Crew with their first win of the season.
That's right.
12-11 over the Blue Jays. More wins to come.
That's right.
I need to see more wins.
That's right. You know, if I see it in my head, then I will call it out.
Okay.
If I see
and
it
he
in
did.
my head.
I can confirm that he did call that shit. He was like, "Fucking Brew Crew's gonna win."
Hey, is there a way to like screenshot that and put it like as in our story?
You're gonna. Yeah, but let me tinker with it before you post anything.
You gotta black something out or what?
Yeah, probably. Just screenshot and I'll take care of the rest. Last one, Sun Devils from the FBL. They said the Reds are really trying to make a desperate run for the playoffs, giving us a forfeit for smoking on the street.
Oh no, on the street.
Well, that's the alleged.
Yeah, there you go. That's
the alleged. Like, yeah.
Is it on the campus? Is it on the side of the street? What is it?
If it's on campus, I mean, I can't defend on campus. I can't. I just can't.
You know.
And I know what happens. Like, I tell fools all the time, like, just don't do it here. You know?
Right.
Go in the car and go. I mean, even if you just do it in your car, I think that's enough.
But if you're still on campus, no. You can't do that shit, bro. No, you got to.
But at least make it. But at least make
so
a fucking
if it was off the campus, if it was on the street,
what's considered off campus?
Well, I mean, think about it. When you were in high school, if you
is the sidewalk still the campus? I guess that's kind of what my reference.
I mean, like I guess past the street, that's off campus. Like
but I'm sure they were like on the sidewalk.
I don't know.
They weren't in the middle of the street.
That is tough though.
Like, it gets technical, obviously, but at the end of the day, I mean, like they're trying to set a standard. You know, it's all, you know, obviously like it's a little more accepted to do that stuff in I guess in the Sunday League community, but at the end of the day, as a league, like they have to maintain their fields.
Yeah, you have a responsibility as a league, especially if you wanna avoid an Aztec situation. Yeah, that's the stuff that you just gotta put that shit.
If FBL starts losing fields, man, it's gonna be bad for some teams, man.
Exactly. And you can't. But here's the thing: like you can't blame the league, though. Like that's the thing. Like if
who can't blame the league?
The players. Like nobody. You can't blame the league if they're losing these fields because the players are the ones responsible for this shit.
Yep.
And that's the whole thing that happened in the Aztec League. You know, with players doing shit, leaving their shit all over the place, and keeping the field. That's not the league's fault. Right. That's on the players.
Exactly.
So
you know, like it's been said before, like you're only doing it to yourself.
Right. Yeah.
So I guess moral of the story or point of the story is just drive down the street a little bit and
win, celebrate somewhere else.
Yeah, that's fair.
Win and celebrate somewhere else.
Yeah. I mean, as far as like the exact details and like, hey, look at there's always three sides to every story, right? There's this side, there's that side, and then there's the truth. We don't know the truth.
Waxy.
Waxy? What is that?
Win and celebrate somewhere else.
Okay. Perfect. When you say waxy, I just imagine WAXY.
I'm sure, but no,
like waxy.
Waxy.
I like it.
You know, after a dub, it's just waxy. Just waxy.
I like it waxy.
Let's go.
I like it waxy.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I do have another one from Fontana Marlins. I need to navigate to it. Okay. He says, fuck the dirtbags talking shit and not showing up to our rematch. Ooh. Yeah, so I guess they played their first game of the season against each other. Fontana Marlins ended up tying. They tied with them for whatever reason. I think I don't remember what happened, but it was some fucking shenanigans on the Dirtbags part. And it shows that the Dirtbags are actually Dirtbags because they're 0-7, winless. They're gonna remain winless because I mean they suck. Fuck those guys.
Damn.
Fuck them. No, not really, but I mean, you got to show up to your game, man. You can't be talking shit and show up to your game. And I want to say that this game was supposed to be like, you know, when you finish a game tied and then you just play the next time you play each other, you play it, and then that win will count for both games just to kind of. But it looks like it's going to stay as a tie, unfortunately.
Well, yeah.
And
most likely. That's kind of how it goes, I guess. But I know that sometimes they do it that way where the next time you play each other, but no, that's...
And Fontana Marlins also says that they have the freshest uniforms in all of the FBO. Which I don't know, man. The Gators uniforms look pretty sick.
Yeah?
They're a little hot funkish if you...
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
A little hot and funky?
Hot and funky. Which the Hot Funk, shout out to Hot Funk, man. They're always showing off their uniforms and shit.
Yeah. You know who else got new unis?
Who's that?
The Royals. Royales.
Los Royales. That's right.
Los
they got
Royales.
in the CBA, the CBA Royals. They got
City Connects.
The City Connects, dude.
For the Royals, dude. That's pretty sick.
Looking fresh, dude.
That's pretty
looking
sick,
fresh.
man.
And I think they got a nice poster boy. They got Zev. Zev's the poster boy. Dude, fucking buff as fuck. He lifts. Dude's strong as shit. Squatting 355 like it's nothing.
Easy money.
No effort. I'm just like, how? How did you do that? Like, I want to do how that did. I said, I
want to do that.
I want to do how that did. Like,
like you got Bowski all jumbled up in his mouth.
Ugh. Weird.
Well, hey, you know,
why's it gotta be jumbled up?
Well, because you can't, you tripping over your words.
No, I intentionally said it that way.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's intended.
Well, either way, it's looking nice, looking fresh,
freshly fresh.
And then the Yankees, I think, are they looking at getting new jerseys too? The NY Yankees?
Potentially, it seems like that was talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little insider info.
All right. Well, all those new unis coming out just helps to build that Sunday League confidence out there. When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you play good.
Mm-hmm.
When you play good, you don't get any money, but still, good things happen.
Huge facts.
Anyway, that's all we got for Sunday League for now.
For now, yeah. I'm actually kind of scrolling this shit real quick just to see if there's anything that pops up. Nope, that is all.
All right, there it is. We're going to get into our cup check.
Cup check.
We'll be back.
I mean, I don't really want
Can
you
I?
to, but you can.
Go ahead.
Listen.
Go ahead. I'll follow up. Go ahead.
Otani's great. Did a great job.
Phenomenal.
Hits.
Phenomenal.
Comes on. So let's leave him. Can I leave him alone and put him on the side for a second?
Chris Mad Dog Russo recently spewed nonsense, and thus Chicago Cubs starting pitcher and author Marcus Stroman ripped him for it.
We're going to make this out to be an epic at bat. Really? What is Gibson and Eckersley then in the World Series in Game 1 when Gibson hobbled around the bases and hit the home run against Eckersley, Dodgers A's in '88, one of the great home runs in the history of baseball?
World Series. Absolutely.
But hold it now. Did you see the headlines today? Epic at bat. Incredible moment. What? But why? Because they're teammates? I mean, and Trout does nothing but strike out. Trout struck out twice in the game.
He would continue, and Stroman would weigh in. The fact that Major League Baseball continues to employ this man and give him a platform when he does everything but grow the game is comical.
He strikes out. Everybody talks to me about Trout and DiMaggio. I mean, Trout strikes out 175 times a year, plus the fact. Are you looking at me? Look at me. Look at me. Don't look at the ground. Look at me. Plus the fact it was 2 out, nobody on. The game was awful. That game was a bad game. I was bored stiff.
Watching this back, being completely transparent, this is what an out-of-touch old man sounds like. Stroman would endorse the following message. Craziest thing is he's on MLB Network, the network that's formed and funded by MLB. Not only has him on, but gives him his own show. Man, I've never watched a second of his antics and don't plan to. He's an absolute clown. Can't stand Mad Dog. Go be mad elsewhere.
It was 2 outs, nobody on. And the game it wasn't like the bases were loaded. It wasn't like he was the winning run at the plate. It wasn't like he fouled any off pitches.
Does he have a point? Stroman does not think so. He would also endorse this tweet. Guys like him are holding the game back. The game evolves, and it leaves dinosaurs like this in its wake. That moment was electric. If he can't see that, maybe it's time to step away from the microphone.
And we're back.
What you got?
Mad Dog is a sad dog.
Mad Dog's a bad dog.
He's a dumb dog.
What you got in your cup, dog?
Another Heine.
Mad Dog, sad dog. What you got in your cup, dog?
Heine.
There you go. All right. Got myself a little tequila this time.
Oh, there you go.
Tequila with a splash of lemonade.
You like to mix it up.
Well, I don't got to work tomorrow.
Neither
I
do
made a last minute change to my schedule.
Oh.
Work schedule.
There you go.
Well, excuse me. Because all the rain and shit.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of little league games got canceled.
Right.
So they added a makeup game for tomorrow.
Right.
And so I just made a switch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm off tomorrow. Got to work on Tuesday. So
There you go.
I'm nice and easy chilling tonight.
Hell yeah. That's what I like to hear. Mm-hmm. Fuck yeah.
Oh man, yeah. Mad Dog, I had some respect for him, but then after I heard that, I was like, man,
Dude's a fucking clown.
like, are you serious? That really came out of his mouth? Like, I understand that he's the type of person that will say shit to, stir the pot.
For the clicks.
Stir the pot.
Yeah.
You know a little something about that, Bowski. You know a thing or two about stirring the pot.
Yeah. More of an instigator, but yeah.
Yeah, that's a serious instigation.
Oh, God.
That deserves an investigation.
Dude, like, what was this guy thinking?
Stirring the pot.
So, no, he was not. He failed miserably because obviously people came at him. Like, he probably just wants people to follow him and shit, but no, he's a bum.
I think something like that, though, will cause you to lose, followers or lose interest.
Lose credibility.
He
lost mad credibility. No
pun intended.
credibility. Yeah, no pun intended for Mad Dog over there. No, but I mean, talking about the World Baseball Classic, I mean, fuck, like, this motherfucker said that was the boringest game he's ever watched or whatever. That he was bored.
That's the worst.
He was stiff as a rock. Is that what he said?
That's the worst.
He's gonna be stiff in a casket one of these days, man.
I mean,
talking like that, fucking idiot.
There was a lot of good baseball played in that game, like Japan bunting. They had a guy bunt with 2 strikes.
Yeah,
and he successfully dropped a bunt down. They had, none of those teams made an error.
no,
They played a clean defensive
baseball.
game.
Yep.
Good pitching all around, and the best team won. The best team won with the best player on the planet.
Yes,
And
they went undefeated through the tournament.
And it went down to the 2 best players going head to head.
Yeah.
For the final out.
Yeah, the 2 best players, arguably the 2 best players in the world.
Arguably.
And what's in the simple fact that they are teammates is what makes it even that much more. Just adds to it.
Yeah.
It could have been Shohei against like Judge or something. Like something like
even that would have been pretty dope.
But what makes it intriguing is that like these guys would never face each other, and that's the point.
Right.
That's the point. Like sure, yeah, they might suck on the Angels, but maybe something like this might just spark something in the Angels' ass.
Maybe the 2 best players on the 2 championship or the 2 final teams.
Yes,
on the same major league team. Yeah, you would expect that they can do some pretty special things.
Yeah, you expect better results, but some of us may not feel the same.
Some of us may not feel the same. Although in our on our predictions, we'll see how we really feel about that.
Yeah, we do have
predictions.
We have MLB predictions.
We
today.
sure do.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, anyway, Mad Dog, full of shit for that one.
Yeah.
But
championship game, great. The semifinal was great. Did we talk about the Mexico semifinal? Was that on Monday?
Mexico against Japan. That was the day before.
What a fucking game.
Yeah.
Great fucking game.
Mexico just got beat.
Mexico got beat by the better team.
Bowski.
Pinche Mexico perdió.
How many heinies?
Pinche Mexico perdió.
There it is. Now his first language comes out.
And there's this. Wait a second. That's my ESL. No, but I'm proud of how well Mexico played. They lost to the champion.
They did.
To the eventual champion, right? They got beat by their 3 best hitters. And that's what they say. Like, don't let their best player beat you. And that's exactly what happened.
Their 3 best players beat them.
There was no mistakes made. There was no mental mistakes. There was no errors. They got beat. They got beat by the better team.
That's a lot of B's.
Bowski.
They really did, though. I mean, Japan's clearly,
Yeah, they're fundamental.
They clearly deserved to be there. They had pitching.
Yeah.
They had hitting. They played defense. And they didn't lose at all during the entire tournament.
Yeah.
They went undefeated. The only other team to do that, I think, was the Dominican.
In their past.
Yeah, when they won their championship. So, yeah, I mean, it's obvious. It's obvious, and it's not going to be Shohei's not going to be the last player. I mean, Kodai Senga, Yoshida. There's going to be a continuous flow of players from Japan coming to the United States. And
Senga didn't even throw.
No, he wasn't even on the team.
What was that? Roroku?
Roki Sasaki.
Roroku. It's hanging on my wall. Roku.
Roki Sasaki is legit.
Sasaki.
Yeah, I mentioned him before. He's dope.
Yeah, I mean his experience still, or lack of experience, showed. But his stuff was fucking filthy.
Yeah, he's where Shohei was nasty, in the WBC in 2017.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that guy's gonna do something in the majors.
Yeah, he really is. Give him a couple years and he'll be out here for sure. Bless you.
I didn't sneeze.
You were about to. You look like you wanted to.
It was a yawn.
Oh,
I pushed the yawn button. I don't have a yawn button.
Bowski's tired.
Bowski's face turned to the
Bowski's
right.
barely hanging on.
Oh, dude, man, I've fallen asleep about 1 a.m., 2 a.m. every day this week.
Oh yeah,
since last Sunday.
Is that right?
Yeah, last Sunday let it off, bro. I fell asleep about 3 in the morning. Woke up, got the kid ready for bed for school. Took her to school.
Yeah, oh boy.
Fucking, and then
daddy duties.
Then the little one woke up early. My mom was sick, so I was just like, "Fuck." My wife was working. Like, all right, well, fuck. This
you got to do it.
This is gonna be rough.
You got to do it.
Yeah,
man. Life happens. You got to do it.
But no, yeah. Congrats to Japan, man.
Japan wins the championship. 3-time WBC champ.
The superior country in baseball.
They're doing it. They're doing the damn thing.
Do you think any Japanese teams can be major league teams, like as their team as is,
just as they are,
just I don't know, pick their best team and then just bring them over.
Not. Yeah,
they could beat.
Why not?
They could beat teams like the A's for sure, right? Teams like that.
I think they could.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think they got to find a way to make that happen. I know that a lot of times they'll send like a major league all-star team to
out there
Japan to play a series against different teams.
Yeah, but it's not always like the true all-stars. It's
right.
Whoever wants to go, like
yeah, exactly. Who's down for the experience?
Yeah.
But what were you doing in that Shohei Mike Trout at bat?
I was fully tuned in. I was like, oh shit, like this is really gonna happen.
Like, were you sitting down? Were you standing up?
I was sitting in the same spot that I was like the entire bracket. Mm-hmm. Like wherever I was watching games, I was sitting in the same spot. I'm like, oh shit, and I was actually stood up from the stool. Like I was just like, okay, I'm gonna stand up and lean, you know.
Yeah.
My wife, God bless my wife, she pulled out her phone.
I was thinking about doing that too.
Yeah, but at the same time, I was just like, well, I'm not gonna do that because like I could just pull a replay from somewhere.
Pull it up on YouTube, MLB, whatever.
Yeah, it's not something that I was gonna post. Like I'm not gonna share that on my personal or even the Sunday League account.
But it was that big of an at bat.
Oh God, yes. Yeah. Hell yeah. Like it's like, oh shit, like these guys, it went down to a full count. Shohei was like, he went boom boom 100 miles an hour. Here, hit it. Hit it.
Yeah.
Blew him away twice.
He did.
And then he yanked one into the dirt. Then he came back with the filthiest slider I've ever seen.
It was the best slider I've ever seen, for real.
I was like, oh, wow.
It was the most perfect slider you could throw in that situation. Mm-hmm. Full count, you're going with the slider. It better be a strike until it's not, like at the very end.
Yeah. They're going to rename the book Casey at the bat to Mikey at the bat.
Damn. That was it was a big moment. I was standing up.
The mighty Mikey.
There's not a whole lot of situations where I stand up to watch the baseball game on TV.
Yeah,
and that was one of them.
I turned up the volume, dude. I was like, hell yeah. Like my wife was in tune. The girls, the kids were like just sitting there, and I was like, yo, watch this shit. Mm-hmm. I don't know what's going on, but
you said that to your little daughter. Yo, watch this shit, little girl.
I was like, Sally, watch this shit. Come here. I was like, I don't care, dude. Like, and so, anyways, dude, they were fully in tune to what was going on.
That's wild.
What was going on with the game, and tried to explain. I explained to the wife. I'm like, well, she already kind of knows, like, because I told her probably whenever, like, in the 8th inning, somebody had walked or some shit. I was like, oh shit, this like sets up a potential final out of the WPC with Shohei and Trout. Like, it sets it up perfect.
Yeah.
You know, and sure enough, dude, as the baseball gods, you can't script that shit, dude. I don't give a fuck what people say. Like, that shit's not scripted, bro. Mm. It's not. The baseball gods gave this to us. I believe in the baseball gods. It's fucking, that shit's real.
Yeah.
Baseball gods are real.
We got the at-bat everybody wanted. Everybody was talking about it before the game.
Yeah.
And for it to be
before the tournament. People were talking about this before the fucking tournament.
And for it to be the last at-bat of the entire tournament is what made it pretty
that would have
special.
been exactly. Just to end it on something like that, you see the raw energy of like Shohei. He's kind of quiet, right? Like in Major League Baseball, because apparently Major League Baseball is boring.
And Stephen A. Smith once said that Shohei can't be the face of baseball because he don't speak English.
I'm sure he was sitting there eating his words as Mad Dog was saying his shenanigans. He's like, this motherfucker is stupid.
I thought I was stupid, but this motherfucker is really stupid.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's how Stephen A. Smith talks, but
I'm sure he talks like that off camera.
That's the best I got.
Yeah.
Anyway,
This motherfucker.
for real.
That's the Stephen A. Smith we need.
It is.
Yeah.
He needs his own not safe for work type of.
He should quit.
Shit.
He should quit ESPN. I'm sure he's made his money.
He's too good for that though.
He's too good for that.
He's not that ratchet. He's educated. He comes from a rough. I don't know. Maybe he comes from a rough upbringing, but I think he talks about that. He's educated. He's above that.
Now he's above it.
Oh, he's always been above that. He don't curse like that. If he's gonna break you down, he's gonna break you down intelligently, not with words like "you dumb motherfucker." None of that.
Of course,
never.
But that shit would be entertaining.
It would be great though.
Yeah,
I would love to see
that's
it.
what we need. That's
I
what
would
we
love
need.
to see it.
He probably don't need that, but we need that.
True.
Is he a man of the people like me, or is he just gonna?
He still considers himself a man of the people.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, he's a man of the people. He's just not a debaucherous man of the people.
Shit. Yeah.
But anyway, World Baseball Classic was dope. We loved it. Can't wait for the next one. It's going to be lit.
I'm looking forward to it. Do you think they'll have it at the stadiums out here?
I mean, they usually do. Angel Stadium, Dodger Stadium, San Diego.
It's like they knew it was going to rain.
Right. Oh, yeah.
They just knew, bro.
It was bad weather out here at that time.
They're like, yeah, it looks like it's going to rain in a couple of years. Let's do it in Arizona. They got a roof.
Oh, man. Those damn world leaders know how to plan shit.
Jesus. The Illuminati DH.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Fuck the Illuminati.
I am not saying that, Bowski. Let's move on.
They didn't do nothing last time. I'm still here.
They're creating their evidence against you.
What evidence would they even need? What evidence would they even need?
Everything you're saying right now, they're just collecting evidence.
Collect these nuts.
That's what a
jeez.
collect these nuts in their mouth.
Yeah, man.
That's what a good detective does. That's what the FBI does. That's what the NSA does. Is they just wait and they collect and they wait and they collect.
I'm just gonna
and they watch.
Just put me out of my misery.
They watch and they collect and they watch and they collect.
I know a podcast.
I wonder if he's connected.
Chris.
It's right in front of your face,
Yeah, he's the whole time.
The whole
right
time,
there.
Bowski, and you would never know. He's just waiting for you to keep saying shit.
Fucking
Anyway,
Chris.
we're digressing. Fantasy baseball. Let's get into this real quick. We just did our draft for World Pod Classic.
It was fucking awesome.
16 podcasts going at it for the third year in a row. And yeah, it was a 2.5 hour long draft.
Yeah.
But we got through it. And shout out to Halo D for joining us for the podcast, kind of giving us his 2 cents.
Straight chilling.
Yeah. And
we're going to name off the podcasts?
Let's do it. Yeah. Who's in the league?
Real quick, there's us. There's the Deep Fryer. That's the podcast.
What up?
What up, Deep Fryer? That's our one of our close friends. The Deep Fryer Padres podcast. Is it 7:05 yet?
Nope. Way past that.
It's 12:06. It's 7:05 somewhere. But it's Philadelphia Phillies podcast. Shout out to Alex and Brandon. Real Talk Baseball. Their shit's mainly on YouTube. They're fantasy guys. They're juggernauts in this league. OGs.
Yep. And they deserve the right to put in some input because they've been with us since the very beginning.
Yeah.
They won the very first championship.
Yeah.
They had some shit to say about our scoring.
First of all, it's like, dude, like, just because you're a fantasy thing, you can't just walk around just making all these demands. It's like, I'll hear you, but I'm just going to hear you.
But at the same time, the thing we did put out polls on our group chat,
which was fair,
and most of the podcasts voted for the same adjustments that they were suggesting. So,
well,
there's that. They were speaking for the people. A lot of the people out there felt the same way. We had to adjust the scoring for home runs allowed because maybe it was a bit much, and most of the other podcasts agreed.
Well, they didn't even want home runs to be accounted for,
Right, but
which is like, that's bullshit. Like, if this fucking pitcher over here is giving up 30 jacks a year, that should go against him.
But minus 3
So don't
points,
draft him.
minus 3 points per home run is a bit much. So I understood
Yeah,
that. We adjusted that.
I guess.
We adjusted that.
I guess.
And then what else did we have to adjust? Oh, like this whole...
To put it in a nutshell, we only adjusted like 2 or 3 stats.
Yeah,
But this dude wanted like 10 stats adjusted. It's like, no, dude, like, stop.
that's overkill. It wasn't 10.
No, it was about.
It was not.
It was.
It was like 3.
No, it was not.
We'll go back.
Go for it. You
We'll
can
go back.
You can go ahead and screenshot it and post it. I don't give a shit.
Regardless.
It was a way asking for way too much because it's like, dude, like, this isn't your league. Stop. That's the point that I'm trying to make.
I guess not,
like,
but
no-
he's part of it. They're part of it too. Like they're part of it. They want it. There's concerns. Obviously, we want to do shit our way, but
Right.
it's not the lay of the like. Everybody doesn't
Yeah.
want it the same
Like,
way.
no, but the point is, like, this dude seems like he just wanted a standard league. It's like, this is not a fucking standard league. It's an overkill league with 16 teams. Like, people got to make their point somehow. It's supposed to be fun. It's not.
Right.
It's not supposed to be like, hey, can you change this because I said so? Like, no.
But I think we did address the concerns because they weren't the only ones that felt that way. So we adjusted the scoring, and I think it works. It's still going to be fun,
Of course.
but at the same time, it's still a little more more level.
Right.
But regardless,
I guess.
Real Talk Baseball in the podcast or in the WPC. Shout out to them.
Picky. Take a pitch. It's not picky. They're also in the in the World Pod Classic. We Watch, We Collect. Also not picky. Monday Mojo Mariners podcast. We Watch, We Collect, by the way, is another baseball podcast. It's our boy Chris. Monday Mojo Mariners podcast. Hipster Baseball, just general baseball podcast with good background on a lot of baseball shit. Good stuff. Shout out Dorian.
Yep.
Top of the lineup, Juan and Soto. General baseball podcast. Dingers and K's. They have a unique way of doing their podcast. They talk about like a dinger that they like from baseball history. One guy does that part, and the other one does like a strikeout in his on his end, and then they just talk general baseball, like the
I wonder if
happenings.
that Shohei Ohtani strikeout is going to be on that list.
I hope so.
Yeah,
I hope
'cause
so. That'll be
that's
fun.
one. That's one I don't think anybody's ever going to forget. Shohei
No.
against Trout.
Not at all. Angel Central,
A new podcast.
a new podcast.
To this one.
A Sunday leaguer also.
Yeah.
Yep, here in SoCal. Mondays Hangout.
Yeah. They're new to the league.
New to the league.
They're not now. Here's
not a baseball podcast,
Right.
but we made the executive decision and said nope.
they are a podcast though,
Yep, because Ruben, the captain, he himself is competitive in fantasy baseball.
and he thinks
so-
he can beat everybody.
Yeah.
So let's see it.
Let's see it. Louisville Sluggers.
They're new to the podcast. They also do just regular MLB news, transactions, rumors, stuff like that. Good people. They do collaborations with other podcasts as well, like Top Fan Rivalry.
Right.
And they got good stuff going on.
Indeed. Street Talkers. Shout out to our boys from the San Fernando Valley. Also, accepted our invite.
Talking Sunday League ball as well.
Sunday League. They go from Major League, college, collegiate, high school, and Sunday Leagues.
Yes.
Travel ball and all that
Love
good
it.
stuff. Baseball Brew Crew. They have a unique. They do like baseball history and stuff like that on their. They do like a YouTube. They do it YouTube style on camera.
And they like beer.
And they like beer, yeah. And then the last one is Team Batter's Eye. So Aiden.
Yep.
Aiden Inbar. Yep. Team Batter. It's the Batter's Eye.
Yep.
He does this general baseball podcast.
Yep. And so 16 of us going at it head to head again for a third year in a row. We are the defending champs. Bowski does not plan on giving that title up.
Nope.
We still got to get our own glass trophy. We did it the first year for Real Talk Baseball. Gave him a dope glass. Would you say it's not a cup?
It's a cup. It's
Is
a
it
glass cup. Yeah.
Glass cup but it's engraved. It's nice. It's a trophy.
Yeah.
You can drink out of it. You're expected to.
You are expected to.
And post it on the chat. And yeah, but anybody else that just loves baseball in general, looking for good podcasts to listen to, go check them out.
Yeah, you can pick any one of these groups, and you won't be disappointed.
But after you listen to ours, of course.
Of course, because if you didn't hear this one, then you wouldn't know
That's right.
if
right.
they existed or not.
So, our number one pick, Mookie Betts.
Mookie.
We had the 12th pick in the draft. Mookie was the best one available, in my opinion. We
Yeah.
could have gone with Sandy Alcantara,
Yeah, I mean, it could go on either way. Can't go wrong with one, but it really like one or the other would have changed the outlook of our overall team. I think.
Sure.
Yeah,
But I think we're looking good, man. I think we're looking real good.
I think so. A lot of guys that don't strike out. Well,
Yeah.
just to run down the list real quick: catcher Dalton Varsho, first base Ty France,
Love it.
second baseman Ozzy Albies,
Love it.
third baseman Devers,
Yep.
shortstop CJ Abrams.
He's all right.
In the outfield, this dude's a stud. In the outfield, Betts, Yoshida, and Tyler O'Neill. Utility, Cody Bellinger.
Ooh.
Sleeper. I think the change of scenery.
I mean, if he goes off, bro, and gets another 40 home runs, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think it's a change of scenery. We talked about that shit before. On the bench, we got Juan Yepes. And on the IL, I decided to draft Bryce Harper.
Nice.
Bryce Harper.
He was available in like the 13th, 14th round.
Yeah, and like, I will happily take him because I can easily fill his spot. I already have a couple guys in mind. And pitchers, we got Joe Ryan, Carlos Carrasco, Kenta Maeda, John Schreiber, reliever, Julio Urias, Logan Gilbert, he's ugly, Camilo Doval, David Bednar, George Lopez, Jorge Lopez, Brian Abreu, Braxton Garrett, Graham Ashcraft, two sleepers, super sleepers.
Yep.
And then two other guys on the disabled list, Brian Bayo and Mike Soroka.
Nice.
Two younger guys, just kind of dealing with this. Soroka with major injuries, Bayo with minor injuries.
Soroka hasn't played in a couple years, a few years, and for various issues too. Indeed. I know it was like Achilles, and it might have been an Achilles injury twice.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
It was.
It's tough, man, and it's tough to stay, I guess, motivated and confident that you'll be able to actually play professionally. But he's so far been pretty healthy, been pitching in spring training. And Soroka eventually might come up in the major leagues and, contribute at ace type, level performance. I think
they'll sign him for $1 million for 10 years.
He won't take that shit. He would never.
Obviously. So yeah, man, fantasy team's looking pretty solid.
I love it,
man.
And
it's gonna be dope.
With that in mind,
the app didn't crash.
The app did not crash this time.
Thank God.
Last year, Bowski and I, we were listening to our predictions last year, and I was in Seattle at the time. And listening, you and Rube were holding it down in person, and we dropped our predictions. You had who did you have in the World Series in 2022? You had
I think the Braves Red Sox.
Braves Red Sox. I forget who Rube had. I think he had Dodgers, Yankees.
Probably Dodgers, Yankees, yeah.
Dodgers, Yankees. I had White Sox, Brewers. All
wrong, all of us.
All of us were dead wrong. We both picked Phillies to make it to the playoffs and to do decently.
As we were listening, we were like, we got that. We got that. And then as it went further along, we're like, oh, shit.
Yeah, none of us picked the Astros. No. Yeah, it just... Either way, this year is going to be a little different. My picks are different this year. I'm sure your picks are different. I don't know your picks. You don't know mine.
No.
But a couple of things that we did get right last year was you did predict that Justin Verlander would win the American League Cy Young Award.
Yeah.
And he did.
I got it.
I did. Oh, no. Ruben picked the American League Rookie of the Year correctly, which was Julio. And I think I also had Julio as AL Rookie. And then he had AL MVP, Aaron Judge.
Yep.
And him as the home run leader. And I had Seattle ending the drought.
Yep.
I knew it was going to happen.
Yep.
I felt good about it. I still feel good about this year. So, without further ado, Bowski, you want to do it?
I want to give my predictions, yes. I don't want to do it. I reject your offer.
You know what I mean. Damn it.
There you go.
All right. Well, do you want to go first? You want me to go first?
Go ahead. Let's do it. Let's just jump into it.
Going right into it here, we got we're just predicting our division winners and our wild card winners. We are also going to predict, do you have your playoff bracket?
Sort of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Playoffs, we got that. And then
I have a who versus who and all that, yeah.
And then we're going to pick AL and NL MVP, AL and NL Cy Young, AL, NL Rookie of the Year, as well as Managers of the Year. Are you ready?
No.
All right, here we go. For me, Bowski, NL West, sorry. Let's start with the NL West. My winner for the NL West this year is going to be the San Diego Padres.
Interesting.
They're a good team. They're going to contend.
They're solid. No.
I'm picking the Padres. In the NL Central, I'm picking the Cardinals.
Okay.
Okay, and in the NL East, I am picking the Mets.
Okay.
Not the Upland Mets. The New York Mets.
Okay.
My wild card teams in the National League are going to be the first wild card team, the Phillies. The second wild card team, the Dodgers. The third wild card team, the Marlins.
Wow.
Marlins are good.
Yeah, they're getting there.
They're getting there.
They're getting there.
And I think they're good enough.
It's a stacked division.
I think they're good enough, though, to sneak into the playoffs as a wild card team.
Right.
So in the American League, I got in the American League West. You guess. You already know where I'm going with this.
Yeah, you're gonna pick the Astros.
Fuck the Astros.
They're gonna fuck the
Sorry,
Mariners.
they came out. I didn't mean to say that.
You did.
It just came out quickly.
Yeah, that means it was true.
Yeah, probably. It's the first thought in my head. Usually when you blurt shit out, that's the first thing that comes across your head. So, no, Seattle Mariners winning the AL West this year. Okay. And then you got the Minnesota Twins winning the AL Central, and the New York Yankees taking the AL East.
Okay.
All right. Wild card teams in the American League are going to be the Astros, first wild card. Second wild card will be the Blue Jays. Third wild card, the Angels.
Interesting.
I think the Angels are going to be good. I really do.
They can. They have a chance.
They have a chance to be good. I think they're better pitching wise. Shohei, you got Pablo Sandoval, who we saw him in the WBC. He's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
And I forget also.
Was it Pablo Sandoval?
Is that what I
This is
said?
Patrick Sandoval.
Patrick's.
The disrespect, man.
Oh, damn it.
Two very different players.
Damn it. Yeah, I know. No, Pablo Sandoval. Absolutely. A totally different player than Patrick Sandoval.
Yeah, indeed.
Patrick Sandoval is what I meant. And then I forget who else they have pitching, but their offense is going to be decent. They picked up some pieces. I think the Angels will do well. All right.
I think they'll definitely be better than last year.
In the National League Wild Card Series, I will have the number 3 seed Cardinals going against the number 6 seed Marlins. Cardinals are going to win 2-0. Marlins get in, but that's about it. And then I'm going to have the number 4 seed Phillies taking on the number 5 seed Dodgers. And I have the Phillies beating the Dodgers.
Nice.
Dodgers are going to be good. Don't get me wrong, but they lose in the first round. And then in the American League, I will have the number 3 seed Twins going against the number 6 seed Angels. Angels are going to take that series 2-1.
Okay.
And then
that I can see. Twins, Angels, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, and then the Astros will face the Blue Jays. Number 4 Astros, 5 Blue Jays. Astros take that one 2-1. Then moving on to the American League DS, it'll be the Mariners versus the Astros. Mariners number 1, Astros number 4. This is where Mariners get their revenge.
Okay.
This is where they get their revenge. Mariners beat the Astros 3-2. It's going to be a 5-game series. And then the Angels face the Yankees. The Yankees are the number 2 seed. So Yankees. Angels are the Yankee Killers. Angels win that series 3-2.
Okay. Really?
In the National League, I got the Phillies against the Mets in the DS. Mets number 1 seed, but the Phillies are going to beat the Mets 3-1 because the Mets are going to Met.
Yeah.
And then I also have the Padres against the Cardinals. Padres number 2 seed, Cardinals number 3 seed. I got the Padres in that one. Padres taking out the Cardinals 3-1. In the American League in the American League Championship Series, it's going to be Mariners Angels.
Oh,
and I'm going to go to every fucking game.
Okay.
And the Mariners are going to win that series 4-2 to get to the World Series for the first time in franchise history in 2023. It's going to happen this year.
Only to lose it too?
Wait. Padres play the Phillies in the NLCS rematch of 2022. And this time the Padres get the better of the Phillies. It'll be 4-3 in the Padres' favor, setting up a Seattle Mariners San Diego Padre World Series, a Peoria sports complex.
Peoria
battle.
Cup.
The Peoria Cup. Thank you. And this is the year the Mariners win the World Series. Mariners take out the Padres in 7 games.
Wow.
4-3. Call me a lame ass fan. I don't care.
No, it's fine.
Mariners. This is the year they do it. They're a good team. They're gonna keep. I said it last year. Then they're gonna do well in the playoffs, but it's just gonna set them up for the next year. And this is that next year. Mariners are gonna be your 2023 World Series champs.
I'm gonna be so disappointed.
I might be. But,
Very
you know, hey,
disappointed.
I'd rather be disappointed than be disappointed that I didn't pick the
I
Mariners.
feel you,
to
man.
win.
I feel you. I've been disappointed several times.
So I'm going to stand by my team. This is the year they do it.
Here you go. All right. National League West, I got the Dodgers. They're the champs until they're not.
Right. Okay. Okay.
National League Central, got the Cardinals. National League East, got the Phillies.
Oh, okay.
My 3 National League wild cards, Braves, Padres, Mets.
Braves, Padres, Mets.
Yep.
Okay.
That's pretty standard, right? This is a very
Straightforward, yeah.
very straightforward.
You know,
thing.
the powerhouse teams we know are going to win.
Yeah.
There's just a couple of teams that could sneak in.
Mm-hmm. AL West, I got the Houston Astros repeating because they're champs until they're not.
I guess so.
AL Central, I got the Indians.
Okay.
AL East, I'm gonna take the Blue Jays.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
I like the Blue Jays a lot.
I like the Blue Jays too. I know they're a good team, but you know, all right.
I like the Blue Jays a lot in this stacked division.
AL East.
Yes, and it's stacked top to bottom because the Orioles are going to be a pain in the fucking ass. Wild card, get the Yankees, got the Mariners,
Yankees,
and the Red Sox.
Hey, okay, there they are. There they are. I was waiting for them.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Red Sox sneaking in.
Okay,
sneaking in
the back door.
Mm-hmm. And the American League wild card, I got the Red Sox against the Yankees. Oh yeah, good old classic, old fashioned.
But wait,
Red Sox Yankees.
Red Sox are the number 6 seed, and the Yankees.
I didn't put them in any order, but they're the 2 wild cards. They'd be 5 and 6 because the Blue Jays.
The 6 would play the 3 seed though.
Oh, whatever, dude. Look at Red Sox Yankees in the ALC in the wild card. Mariners Indians.
Okay.
And then we got the. Look at Jesus Christ.
Where?
In heaven. Because, look, I got the Red Sox, Yankees, and Mariners, right? Mm-hmm. I got the Mariners playing the Indians. Mm-hmm. So I got the Indians as, like, the number 3.
Yeah. They're the 3rd division winner, like 3rd ranked division winner.
Mm-hmm. And I got the Mariners.
The last wild card?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
there
how
you go. That's better.
Yeah, that's how I have it set up in my brain.
All right. For sure.
Just, I don't have to rank them. Look, these are the matchups that are going to happen. Red Sox, Yankees, Mariners, Indians. Okay?
Okay.
And then am I going all the way down? American League. Let me see. ALDS. I got the Red Sox beating the Yankees. Moving on to the DS. I got the Mariners beating the Indians.
Yes, give me that.
Moving on to the ALDS against the Red Sox against the Blue Jays.
Okay.
Well,
okay. Another AL East division.
And I got the Mariners versus the Astros. Moving on.
Oh.
Yep. I got in the ALCS DH.
Please give me the good news.
Red Sox Mariners.
Ooh, please give me all of that.
Give all of that.
All of that.
With a heartbreak for the Mariners. Red Sox going to the World Series.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, man. Everybody's sleeping on this fucking team, and I swear to fucking God that everybody's gonna be like, "Wow."
I don't have the Red Sox making the playoffs, unfortunately.
I know, but you did last year.
I did.
Yeah.
I did, but I'm not feeling as good about them this year. Oh man. I think they were better last year.
Oh God, no,
No,
not at all. Yes, they're lacking Bogarts. 1,000%.
and no Evaldi, but you do have Chris Sale.
Evaldi didn't have a good year. He didn't have a good year last year.
All right,
But
they replaced him with who? Corey Kluber.
The point is they had look at the numbers; they're similar. The point is that they were not having any fun last year. They were, thinking back on it, it's like, damn, like I don't really want to watch this team. They're not having any fun. I'm not having fun. These guys this year, they're gonna have some fucking fun.
They're a fun squad, huh?
Fun squad. Tristan Casas, Yoshida. That's what's gonna make this team go.
You think so?
Yep.
Wow.
1,000%. These guys don't strike out. This team is. They struck out so much last year, like in clutch situations. This year, a lot more patient hitters at the plate.
Okay.
With the exception of Adam Duvall. But big power guy. I think all these bats play well at Fenway. And that's their strength. Their roster plays well at Fenway.
I see.
While they're having fun.
All right. Well, I hope you're right.
I hope so too.
I hope you're right because it'd be a tough year for you. And
a tough year for me. Why?
If they're not as good as you expect them to be, I've seen your frustrations.
It was tough last year.
Yeah,
it was tough last year. This year, I'm just like, whatever, dude. I don't give a fuck. I just want to have a watchable team. Last year, I thought they were watchable. They turned. It's baseball, dude. Like it could happen to any one of these teams. You know that.
Yeah, that's true.
The injury bug sets in DH. Luis Castillo goes down.
I know that'd be the worst.
Julio Rodriguez goes down.
That would be the worst. But I'm not expecting that though. That's the thing. I'm not expecting it. I don't think anybody is.
Careful. See, that's exactly what happened to me last year. So be careful.
It's
my word of advice.
It's just hard. It's hard to imagine unless some freak thing happens. The one thing I am worried about is Ty France gets hit a lot. He gets hit a lot, especially like on the hands, wrists, and that's what sets him back. But if they stay healthy, like that entire lineup and that entire pitching rotation is top-notch talent.
But that's any team.
I know. But the Mariners are a little different though this year.
Luis Castillo's going to get hurt in the first week.
Their pitching rotation.
I'm putting that in the universe just to piss you off.
Stop saying stupid shit, Mad Dog. All right.
Hey man, you can call me whatever you want.
No, but I'm saying
Mad Bowski for all I care. I don't give a fuck. I'm not sitting here saying, "Hey, watch me. Look at me. Look at me. Pick up your head and look at me." Shut up, Mad Dog. Dummy.
I'm the captain now.
Fucking Mad Dog.
This guy's
fucking funny, man.
Dude, I'm just saying, like, arguably Mariners have one of the best pitching rotations in the entire league. Not just American League, but entire league.
Yeah.
If they stay healthy. I know that's a big question, but I'm thinking they will.
That's another thing with the Red Sox is last year they had a bunch of dudes that did not throw strikes. This year they have more guys that throw strikes.
All right.
It's simple as that. It's simple as that.
So, all right.
Let me run through my my National League.
Yes.
Okay, my wild card series. I got the Cardinals versus the Padres.
All right.
Mets versus the Braves. I got the Padres beating the Cardinals to move on. I got the Mets beating the Braves to move on. The Padres will play the Dodgers, and the Mets will play the Phillies in the DSs.
No kidding.
Yep, because I like the storylines. I'm going with storylines.
All right.
In my NLCS, which matchup do you want first?
Braves Mets.
Mets Phillies actually.
Mets Phillies. Sorry.
I got the Phillies beating the Mets. Moving on to go on to the NLCS.
Padres Dodgers.
Padres.
Damn.
I got the Padres. Yep.
Padres Phillies NLCS rematch.
NLCS rematch.
Damn, Boski, we vibing, dog.
Yeah, we are. We are vibing because I also got the Padres going to the World Series.
Except against the Red Sox.
Against the Red Sox.
Padres, Red Sox.
Yeah.
Damn, but Xander against his old team.
Yep, I'm talking storylines, and I like the Padres in that matchup, so I got the Padres winning the World Series against my Boston Red Sox.
Are you kidding me?
Yep. That's it.
You're gonna pick your team to go that far and not to win it?
Indeed. Yeah, that's how it is, man.
I guess
this is the way.
I guess that does provide some type of good juju, if you will, is like not picking your team to win because you don't want to jinx it.
I
if
mean,
you
I
pick
guess
your team
not.
to win, that's kind of like I feel like I'm jinxing it. That's what I've battled with this time. I was like, I want to pick the Mariners to win it, but if I do, I feel like I'm jinxing it. I feel
right. I get what you're saying.
At the same time, I would feel worse if I didn't pick my team.
Yeah.
To win it, and this is the team that they win it.
Right.
And then I'd be like, what kind of fan am I? Not to say that you're not a good Red Sox fan, because I clearly know that you are, but that's just how I would feel.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Well, I can accept my inner feelings.
Okay.
I don't see the Red Sox beating the Padres in a World Series matchup. There's just no way.
Well, the Padres are stacked.
Exactly.
They're gonna be good, and they're the same way. If they can stay healthy, then you know that they're going to perform.
Yeah. So Padres, my World Series pick.
All right. San Diego. Deep Fryer is probably like if he listens to
Deep Fryer's over there like, oh yeah, stroke me harder, baby.
I'm gonna need a new sock. He's gonna be flipping out.
That's
a little
fucking
bit.
hilarious.
But yeah, man. I mean, I can totally get behind that shit. So
yeah, definitely.
Right on, man. Well,
at least we both picked our teams naturally, right? I picked the fucking Red Sox last year.
No, but I'm definitely going Mariners this year. I don't think I picked them to win a World Series since we've been doing this podcast.
Never.
But
in the past, before all this shit, did you ever pick them to win the World Series?
I can't really remember, dude. Like, there's just been so many shitty years of Mariners baseball.
Hilarious.
It really has been, though. The last time that I remember the Mariners being good for a consistent period of time was when I was in high school.
Right.
Ichiro comes on in 2001. They win 116. And then 92, they were a good team, but they missed the playoffs. 93, good team, missed the playoffs.
Yep.
And it's just, I don't know, man. It's been a long time since I've been like this regularly excited.
Right.
For the
I get
Mariners.
You. Welcome.
Thank you. But
welcome
now
to excitement. It's awesome.
Welcome to a winning mentality.
Yeah.
But
don't forget, disappointment looms. It always looms.
It always does loom. And for the longest time, though, I've set my expectations pretty low because we would they had Robinson Cano and they got Nelson Cruz, but then they also had like a support system of like freaking Jack Cust. Russell Branyan.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Richie Sexton.
Oh
shit.
That was before Robinson Cano's time. But
I used to be like, it says sex on his shirt.
Sex on.
Sex on. I love
sex
that.
Off.
Sex on. Sex off.
But so anyway, I'm feeling good about the team this year.
Yeah.
They've been building to get to this point.
Yeah.
And they are now at that point. I think it would have been nice to have picked up somebody like an Aaron Judge or a Trey Turner, but
realistically,
it's going to depend now though on a lot of their young players. Cal Raleigh is going to be legit. I'm calling it.
The big dumpster.
Big dumper. Jared Kelenic,
dumpster.
He's got.
You want to trigger this guy? Call Cal Raleigh the big dumpster.
Don't trigger me. You trigger like every single Mariner fan out there.
I don't care about you.
It's such like it's body shaming him. It's just not right. He's out there trying to be a professional baseball player, and he can't be dealing with all these people commenting on his body. Like, it's just not right.
Dumpster.
That's what I've been seeing on.
At least they're not calling him a cum dumpster. You got any Cy Young picks?
Yeah, let's move on, please, Bowski. All right, ALNL MVP.
Let me go first.
Okay, go.
American League Cy Young, I got Luis Castillo.
Okay, Bowski, we vibing. We definitely.
Is that yours
vibing.
too?
He's my AL Cy Young pick.
Okay,
yeah.
and then my National League is Julio Urias. Again,
I almost went with him.
Did you? Who'd you go with?
Did. AL Cy Young, Luis Castillo, NL Cy Young, Blake Snell.
Blake Snell, huh? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Blake Snell is going to take over as the ace of that team instead of Yu Darvish.
Okay.
So, Yu Darvish would not be he's not a bad number 2 start in the starting rotation. Blake Snell, former AL Cy Young Award winner.
Yeah.
He's going to win one in the NL, and it's going to be this year.
Perfect.
All right. AL NL MVP.
Give me your MVPs.
Julio and Lindor.
Julio and Lindor.
Julio Rodriguez, Francisco
We're
Lindor.
so fucking biased, dude. Because I got Devers and Arenado.
Arenado's not a bad MVP
stud,
pick.
dude.
Yeah.
He's a fucking stud, bro. And I just think Goldschmidt had such a better year that Arenado didn't get it because of Goldschmidt, his own teammate.
Man. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
But very nice picks, though. Well, we'll see where it goes.
Yep.
Rookie of the year, you got those?
I do.
All right.
American League, I got Tristan Cassis.
Oh.
Slept on. Tristan Cassis. I know the Orioles shortstop. Gunner. Gunner.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, I know he's the favorite, and there's somebody else that I can't think of at the moment. But yeah, Cassis. Also, Yoshida would be my kicker, like my second pick.
Okay.
Yoshida. And then in the National League, Jordan Walker.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Nice. All right. Yeah, my American League AL AL Rookie of the Year, Gunnar Henderson. I'm going with the favorite. And then I'm going also with Jordan Walker.
Nice.
League.
We're vibing.
We are vibing, dog.
Vibing.
If we were females, we'd have our periods on the same day.
Ew. That's gross.
It happens, though. It happens.
That's too funny.
Manager of the Year.
Alex Cora and David Ross of the Cubs.
David Ross
of the Chicago Cubs.
But you don't have them making the playoffs.
No, I don't. But I think they're gonna go on a run and just fall short.
Wow. Wow, that'd be crazy.
Yeah,
That'd be crazy. I think though a lot of people are thinking the Cubs are going to do pretty decently because of their free agent pickups.
Yes,
You know?
1000%.
So it's
and I tend to go with managers that like they don't have an all-star squad. You know, like Tampa Bay Rays types managers. Like,
okay.
you know, like I like guys like that because it's safe to pick like the San Diego Padres manager, whoever, Bob Melvin, Dave Roberts, another one. It's a safe pick. They have a bunch of fucking all-stars on their team. Like, what more do you want? Like, they don't have to do much. Say, hey, this is where you're playing. That's it. Like, the players take care of the rest, you know. But when you have a team where like you have to, your team has to succeed as a team in order to do well. Like, that's on the manager. You know,
that's true.
It doesn't rely on a 9 all-stars in their fucking starting lineup.
No, that's true. No,
You know?
I get
so
you.
so that's the philosophy that I go with when I'm trying to pick a manager of the year.
All right.
And obviously all my awards are Red Sox heavy. I don't care. It's biased.
So for me, Manager of the Year awards, I know it's also biased. I'm going Scott Service. You know, he's going to do his damn thing. And then I also have Skip Schumacher from the Miami
with?
Marlins.
Oh, okay.
He's going to lead the Marlins to the postseason. Nobody's thinking that they're going to make it.
Yeah.
But I see the writing on the wall. They got good talent, and they got, Arraez.
I love Arraez. I fucking love him, dude.
Sandy Alcantara, and then even there are other pitchers that are behind them. Braxton Everett Cabrera. They're decent.
Yeah.
I think they're going to compete.
They're dope.
I think they're going to compete. I'm calling Marlins in the wild card, and
That would be good for
Manager of the
baseball.
Year.
That'd be good for
That'd
baseball.
be dope. I would love it.
Yeah, man.
All right.
What picks of mine do you not like?
Man, your picks they make sense. We have a lot of similar picks. If I had to pick one that I don't like, I'd probably say the Indians. I don't like the Indians winning the Central.
Okay.
Why? I don't really know. It's just I never pick the Indians to do well because I know they're like a mid-level good team. You know what I mean? They got good players and good young players that are coming up.
Right.
That'll do well for them. They'll probably have a winning record. But I just don't see them taking over the Twins this year. The Twins also have good young players.
Yeah.
Joe Ryan is one of them. Bailey Ober in their pitching rotation, and you also have Kenta Maeda, who's going to be healthy
back.
this year. Who's going to be healthy?
Dude's a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sonny Gray.
Yeah.
They've got some pretty decent pitching already, and then
he's a bum.
and
Who's
then
the other Gray? There's another Gray. John Gray.
Josiah's Gray.
Josiah
John Gray.
John Gray and Josiah
John
Gray.
Gray is with Texas.
Rangers?
Yeah, with
Okay.
Texas. But I don't know. I like the Twins a little bit better. Byron Buxton, if he can be healthy,
If he can stay healthy.
he can stay healthy, will be really good for that team.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess if anything, that's the only one I don't like.
Okay.
And I also don't like the Astros winning the AL. I don't like that one.
Hey, man.
But that's just personal.
Yeah, that's personal.
That's personal.
I get it. That's like if you pick the Yankees. I'd be like, man, fuck that.
I did pick the Yankees.
Yeah, that's the one I don't like. Fuck the Yankees. I don't even see them making the playoffs.
No.
I think they're gonna have an even shit year. Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's tough to picture because the Yankees, they're the Yankees. They're always going to compete.
They're gonna yank.
They just don't win the World Series. They haven't won it.
Yeah, man.
They haven't won it all in a while.
The Yankees are gonna yank.
They're going to
They're gonna yank. Give me
Well,
that yank stank.
All right, man. Well, we'll see. We'll see where this season goes. I mean, we always do these predictions, and I try to.
Yeah.
keep track.
We're usually way off.
Well, I did pick the Braves in 21.
That's true. You did. I remember.
I picked the Braves in 21. The last year I was way off though. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. Brewers and White Sox.
I don't remember 2020 at all. Like as far as like
I know Rube picked the Dodgers because he would.
Of course.
Because he would.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really. I think I picked the Mariners to make the playoffs in that year, and they missed it by maybe a couple games. But then again, it was a 60-game season. It's really hard to,
Right.
really hard to, hold me accountable to that, I guess.
Of course.
So we'll see, man.
There
But
you have it. Yeah.
baseball season 2023 is right around the corner.
Yeah, man. Buckle up. It's going to be a fun season.
It sure is,
for all of us in professional baseball. Fucking minor league baseball's coming back. We got 3 stadiums around us. It's going to be fun.
Just for you, Bowski, I'm going to sing the national anthem at one of these games.
Prove it.
You keep talking about me singing the national anthem on this
man, I
podcast.
want to put it on this fucking show. Which I can do it whenever, dude. I feel like
I will sing it at one of our minor league games locally. I will have you on the field with your phone so you can record it.
if they let
live
me
stream it or something.
the
No,
live
I'm
stream,
sure
that'd
they
be
will.
sick.
I'll just be like, I have a cameraman here.
Yep.
I have a cameraman here ready to rock. I don't need yours.
I don't need yours. I just walk. Give me your camera.
Please. Thank
Go.
you. Hold on. Can I hook this up to our Instagram? All right.
That'd be sick.
All right, man.
Yeah, man.
You got anything else?
No, man. Other than just get ready for the season, have some fun.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself watching baseball.
Yeah, man.
Fuck the pitch clock, but it's a necessary evil that we have no control over.
They are going to adjust it a little bit, though, is what I heard.
Really?
Yeah, they're going to adjust it a little
what'd you
bit as
hear?
far as the time, timing goes. We talked about it before, that the time was a little too short. 15 seconds to get set, 8 seconds to be ready to look at the pitcher. Like they're gonna fix that before the season starts.
Well, I hope so.
I hope so too. It's possible they won't, but I think they will.
Again, it's a necessary evil that we have to put up with, that we have no control over, like taxes. Do your
We have
taxes
control over it. We just have to start a war.
over our taxes.
Well, I'm pretty sure if it got to that
Oh,
point.
well, yeah. I mean, but you know what I mean.
I guess so.
We all prefer peace. I guess.
We do prefer peace, and that's the reason why I won't start a war over the pitch clock.
Yeah, man, you're starting a war over something else.
You're starting a war with, people you shouldn't be starting a war with.
With who?
You know who I'm talking about.
I don't
They're
know.
watching and they're collecting.
Oh, the fucking Illuminati. Bums.
Anyway, I hope they got their umpire fees.
Illuminati's overrated. No, they're not going to pay their umpire fees. You kidding me?
They're expecting you to pay it for them, plus taxes.
Yeah, for real. Fucking bums. Says a lot about them.
Anyway, Bowski, we're digressing, and it's time to finish this episode.
All right, man. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. Don't forget your umpire fees. How much is it, Bowski?
$5.
Thank you very much.
Let's
Catch y'all
go.
next week.
Peace.